seconds. Almost up. There you go. Yep. Ladies, germs, and peppers, and
Hi!
and Lucy, who's pretty much just a germ. You know what she did. I am the
He's a
ever so
parasite.
He is. I am the ever so
Oh my
fable
God.
of fables. These are my players, and welcome to another game of Tales from Ocraria Rise of the Long Forgotten. I would love to say it in a dumb way, but you guys question it every time. So I kind of have to say it in the normal way.
Rise of the Long Forgotten!
Oh my god.
Woo! Woo!
So sad.
Woo!
Oh my god. So sadly. Yes.
I was gonna say it's the musical episode. It's not the beach episode.
It's the music
Under
part.
Mountain the Musical.
Oh my god, we're not going to the Undermountain anyway. Right. So sadly, this week we are not going to have our ever so lovely barbarian Webby, due to the fact that Chris has some in real life stuff to deal with, such as a doggo who's super pregnant and might be going into labor or something. I have no idea, but he's not going to be able to make it this week, I'm afraid. So yeah, I'm sorry everyone, but Baby's First Fight Club is not a thing. Maybe next
Baby
week, everyone.
fight.
Maybe next time we'll
there a
talk
way-
about it.
Is there a way Pippers could fulfill Webby's dream of starting a baby fight club? Because apparently, according to old monster manuals, kobolds steal babies.
No, we're you're trying to do better. Get out of here. Do better. Anyway, but yes, I'm gonna give a quick recap. Last time you were all in the city. Last time you all were in the city of, in the small village of Silver Spring. Kind of ironic given the fact of the state of the city. You are all trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Turns out that you were dealing with a false Hydra.
I know.
Oh my god. Oh, out of character, you knew. Not in character.
Yeah, the character I do, and I was scared out of my fucking mind.
Right. It was fun for me. Being a DM is fun. I can see why people like it. Anyway. Yes, anyway. So after some investigation and meeting the new random old lady who basically made a deal with Dashai and the rest of the group, saying that if you help her get out of the city, she'll help you. You all drank her potions and you saw the city for what it really was. After a little bit of convincing and reading Grimm's journal, you found out that a couple years ago he tried his best to deal with this, and at the time he was here with his wife, who sadly succumbed to the siren's call and got ate and was forgotten. After some preparation, some help, and some head whacks from the old lady, you were all able to kill the false Hydra by blowing the shit out of it, which was really funny. And I do mean quite literally blowing the shit out of it.
Yeah, blow shit out of it.
You
We
basically set up
fluffered that thing.
Yep, you set up a barrel full of oil, blew it up with multiple attacks, and yeah, it was hilarious. And after that, everyone who's been forgotten is now being remembered. As I mentioned in the Discord, technically, whenever a creature is eaten by a false Hydra, even if you do kill it, they still stay forgotten. But I'm not that mean, and I kind of feel like that's kind of a dick move. But I don't know. Some DMs encourages. I don't.
Well, I guess it's one way to think of it. What's worse? Remembering them that they got eaten and knowing that they're dead, or not remembering they ever existed and not knowing that you lost someone.
Yeah, the second one.
So
But at the same time, imagine if it's like your child who had been eaten, and all of those happy memories you had are forever lost.
that's fair. That's fair.
I made it dark.
It's supposed to be dark. Anyway.
That's true.
But anyway, we'll stay up. That's the end of the recap. Right. Sadly, you all lost one of the kobolds. Pippers watched him die. I'm afraid. He didn't really have any. He couldn't do anything because of the fact that he was in the trance state.
Well, out of character. Not in character, but out of character. He probably wouldn't have made a very good soldier, considering 90% of his questions involved, "Is it time to panic?"
Why you gotta ruin his image like that, Colin? Kyle. That's like
That's
why do you
literally all he ever did was ask me if it was time to panic.
why you gotta disgrace him even in death, Kyle? Like, God, just you're butt, Kyle. You're grounded. You're grounded, Kyle.
Okay, his name was Crunchy, and he lasted for one episode. There you go.
Oh my,
He has a name now.
oh my
and
God,
he's,
that's even worse. Okay, anyway. So with the death of Crunchy, yeah. So yeah, that's basically it. We'll start this session off with you guys still in the underground tunnel, with with basically finding the necklace with the dog tags with the names Rosemary Grimmore on it. What would you guys like to do?
I forgot who found those again.
I
Livia.
picked it up. What? I was looking for it.
I said Livia.
Okay, I heard Webby.
I know. I said Livia. What?
we
Alright.
also found Pipper has also picked up a cold tooth or something.
Right. Forgot. You picked up a dragon's tooth that appears to give off a ominous cold aura the more you touch it, like a cold feeling the more you touch it. And strangely enough, it's trying to bury itself into the ground. Upon
I
further
remember.
reading the book, yes, it said, "Beware the dragon." It said, "Beware the siren's song, beware the dragon's tooth." I really need to stop trying to make it rhyme because the more I try, the more I fail at it. So yeah.
I'm very curious. I call one of the Magnum over,
Mm-hmm.
and I have him touch it.
Okay.
I want to see hot versus cold.
Okay. You watch as the life from the heat source from the magman completely disappears, and the magman drops dead on the ground.
Does he explode?
He would, but there is no life or any other energy within its body anymore. It's just a cold husk of what it once was.
So I gave it the most dishonorable death possible. Oh
Yes,
shit!
you dishonored them. You're gonna get a word of. You're gonna get an angry worded letter from Ifrit, the god of the plane of fire. He's gonna be like, "Listen here, you little shit."
I look to the other Magnum and I go, okay.
You're not gonna touch it.
I'm not gonna have him touch it. I'd be like, part of me wants to say, go burn something to make you feel better.
Oh my
God. Go. I only have him for like a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any like wood or anything nearby?
Not underground, no, but you do watch as after a couple seconds, you do kind of see the Magman's body start to regenerate. Well, not regenerate, but come to life, but the flame is now blue.
Okay. Were there actual people in that village above us, or were they all like illusions or some shit?
They're actual people.
Okay, so I was gonna originally say have the Magnum go crazy and just burn down the town, but
My
might
God.
have a good idea.
Right.
I just dismiss him.
Okay. Kyle, the
Mhm.
one with the blue flames isn't going away. It's now trying
What?
to attack you.
Okay, before I dismiss, was he attacking me beforehand?
Yeah, he was,
No.
as soon as he got
Oh.
up, he was going to try to make a swipe at you.
I yell out to the Magnum, "It's a heretic! Kill him!"
I think Dushai's gonna just look at him and be like, "Did you not listen to what I just said about the tooth?"
Well, I was curious. Are the other Magnum kit beating up the other Magnum?
Yes, and you watch as it explodes into a ball of blue flame. Not close enough to hit you, sadly, on my part, but no. You basically just see them all go up in flames as they die.
They don't get hit by fire damage. They're immune.
And who said it was fire damage?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Boom! So there's just a series of explosions.
Yes.
Oh boy! Oh, that would have been bad!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be glaring at Pippers before Dushai goes over to where Livia is and be like, Livia, where did you find that dog tag?
I mean, it was on the ground.
Can you show me the location? Were there any bones nearby?
I will show her the location that I personally don't know.
You, every time, guys. Every time with all of you.
It was for science.
Oh, was it?
Science!
But yes, Livia, you're able to show her where you found the dog tags.
The dog.
The
dog tag?
tags.
The dog.
I give up.
Well, I mean,
By
if
the way, I found the dog.
yeah, I mean, if Grim was dating a dog person, then maybe I guess we are finding dog bones.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Man, you could say this is a pretty rough scene.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Ooh.
Too soon. Grim's gonna take that gun back from you.
No! I have plans for this gun! It's gonna be cool!
Anyways, is the location she shows me, is there any bones in that area?
Hmm. You're not able. Give me a medicine check.
Hello?
I assume there's bones everywhere.
Yeah, but I want to know if the location where she found the ring and dog tag, if there's bones that were like attached to it or nearby.
Yeah, there's bones nearby. That's why I'm asking you for a medicine check, please.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay. Do I have inspiration?
I mean, I assume so. You guys always do.
Okay, then I use my inspiration. Yeah.
Okay.
14.
Okay. You are able to gather up all the bones that seem to you are able to get all the necessary bones that would make up a body. You're not able to tell exactly what kind of creature they belong to, since your knowledge of anatomy for certain is kind of basic compared to is only basic to like humans, dwarves and elves and such things, not more like of the more exotic races. You haven't really seen that many of their bones yet. So you're able to tell that these belong to what appears to have been a female at one point.
Woo!
But yes.
Alright, then Deshai will be like, I assume this is her, as I lay the bones out to properly make a body. And be like, Livia, would you allow me to give Grim the news and hold on to the tag and ring?
Sure. She's gonna give it. I'm kind of bad with people anyway, so it's probably better.
Yeah, miss, I'm gonna read his mind all the time.
Alright, and then you see her take the ring and dog tag and collect the bones and put them in a bag.
Okay. Alrighty. If there's anything else you guys like to do, let me know. If not,
I'm gonna do a small prayer for
What-
the dead.
What do we do with that dragon's tooth again?
Pipper still has it. He covered it up in cloth, but as you saw, all of the magmins blew up because one of them touched it, died, and then came back and blew up the other ones.
Can I touch it?
No!
Sure, go ahead!
Does no one listen to what I read to you guys?
No, I'm just
Oh, why
sorry.
would-
Sorry, what does I read?
Oh my god. And then you see Dusha just put her hands. It's like, how does Dusha deal with you guys?
No, I'm sorry. This is player, not Lucian. I literally was kind of a little zoned out a bit because I was checking my dog's ears.
Basically, don't listen to the siren song and don't let it touch anything living or the ground.
Or anything
Well.
living, yeah.
So bag of holding.
No! We don't know what it will cause with the properties of bag of holding. Are you crazy?
So
Give give it to Gil.
We got to take it to a volcano and toss it in.
That's your answer
No,
for
that's-
everything.
Did you just not see literal molten creature touch it and turn?
What about lead box? I heard like sometimes.
But volcano
something
isn't
magic.
But a
Thank
volcano
you,
isn't
lead
living.
box. Lead box. Yeah, but it's also part of the ground, which is part of the land. Is Livia here the only one that's smart in this
Yeah.
group?
Again, this is again. This is player, not Lucian.
I
Lucian
don't know. I'm
No, no, no,
talking it out.
Lucian would actually just kind of go along with this. He's like, he would just be like, okay, yep. I've seen this one of those things explode and the other one turns. Like, he's like, fuck that, I'm not touching it.
Well, my question is, so we put it in a lead box, right? Or what do we do with it?
Yeah, let's see if it works in lead box. If anything, you can keep it wrapped up in that cloth since it seems to be working fine. And then when you put it in lead box.
I don't know, man. Because a lead box is made. A lead box is taken from the earth because lead comes from the earth. Oh God! Okay. Sorry,
but it's not touching the earth.
But it's made from earth.
My warlock character would totally like this because then I could sacrifice someone to my dark patron and it'd be considered a good act if they're already evil.
Get out of here, you
Damn!
warlock.
That's dark.
I mean, it makes sense, but evil. All right. Anyways, I would like to do a small ritual ceremony or whatever for the dead.
Okay.
And then I guess we should be on our way out.
Yes, I do not want to stay down here much longer. It's very unsettling down here.
Is there like anything else here? I mean, I doubt this guy has like treasure or anything.
Unless if he ate someone with treasure.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I said that out of character.
Oh shit!
It's hard to tell for you because your character sounds pretty much the
I
same.
gotta fix the voice, damn it. Okay.
You say that? You've been saying that for weeks now. Fix it.
I'm getting closer and closer, but it still sounds all roboty.
You should
Oh, no.
you should just voice someone who's got a deeper voice than you do normally talking.
What?
Well, that's rude.
Sorry.
Rude.
Oh my god. Okay, so
But,
Pipper, roll me investigation.
As
Me?
Pippers is investigating,
Mm-hmm.
Lucian's gonna go up to Benji and be like, well, that was quite an interesting display of fireworks, wasn't it, Benji? What's a good? I did not.
I respond to that. I don't know.
It wasn't. Oh, good, you're talking. I wasn't sure if a fire genocide could give someone the cold shoulder.
What is with you guys today? These puns.
But anyway, so that was definitely quite interesting, wasn't it? If you continue traveling with us, you might see a bit more of such things.
Lucy.
I'm gonna lean into Livia and be like, is he always this possessive?
I mean, to be honest, it's kind of a new trait I'm starting to notice, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, it's kind of off-putting. I mean, when I first saw him, I thought he was hot, but now it's just creepy.
What was that noise?
That sounded like me with my asthma.
It's me trying not to laugh at it, trying to hold it in, like this kept leaking out.
I had no choice but to say that.
I don't know. Give me-
So I got an 18.
Yep. While you guys talk, I will get to you right now, Pippers. Just let me open up this one page I had set up for information I wrote down.
Random
Yay,
loot
good
generator.
job.
Mm-hmm. It says Lil Saint is a butt and to destroy his cheese. Gotcha.
No, not my cheese.
What the hell is the guts of this thing's talking about Lucian's cheese?
What the? What? That's a Dushy is now a man, polymorph.
You don't see any changes.
Just as your voice changes.
Oh my!
Oh my god.
Just
Ooh,
gonna work.
And for some reason, you have a beard now.
Dragonborns don't get beards.
You've been turned into an Eastern dragon, but they all have beards, and so you have a beard now.
Aren't those more like those long whiskered style beards? Not like.
It varies in artwork. So
Turns into one of
you
the
have whiskers
versions.
now too. You have a whiskered mustache and a beard.
So basically, you turned her into a gold dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're already now.
I feel uncomfortable.
All right. So yeah, this is what you find, Mr. Peppers. Are you ready?
You find my
Yeah,
long mustache.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. So you find 700 silver pieces, 100 gold pieces, and a bunch of gems, each worth 50 gold. Four in total. A spell scroll. Let's see. And a... What the hell is that potion? That makes no sense.
Come on, give me something else to clap at.
And a potion of animal friendship.
Wait, do we need that with Pipper's Fluffy?
It's literally what you rolled, what you got, guys. I don't know.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Ah,
Livia can probably learn it, right? Oh wait, no, that's not a scroll.
it's a potion.
The potion.
Unless you could read a potion.
Does it have a label on it?
Yeah,
Does it have a label on it? Animal friendship.
if you taste it, can you understand the magic within
oh
and write it down?
Maybe if I use it as ink.
my god.
I know.
But what's
Can
the spell scroll? Or is it just a blank one?
It's flight death or flight.
I can identify it.
What's that?
Out of complete curiosity, and this is just me being weird.
Mhm.
So I'm probably shaking it a little bit. There's 4 things that could possibly be inside it: either a fish scale, a hummingbird tongue, a cat claw, or a squirrel hair. Which would you think is in there?
A squirrel hair.
Okay.
Oh,
That's where all squirrels went.
By the way, the spell scroll is of minor illusion.
Ho-ho.
I rolled, and yes, it is a minor illusion. It is basically a level 1 spell.
Now we can minor illusion Dushy personality. No, I'm kidding.
Rude.
I'm sorry.
Rude indeed.
Okay, so
No, we can minor illusion a more talkative Benji.
Wow.
Sorry.
Karis is
Lucian's just hurtful tonight.
I'm sorry.
I know.
All right.
Very passive aggressive today.
We can minor illusion Pippers his lost mate. Oh no.
Whoa.
One, that's
I'm
not how that
sorry.
spell works.
I'm
Two,
sorry.
That's just
Maybe we
Wow.
can minor illusion some fucking manners to Lucian.
Minor illusion Lucian some genitals.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Dang.
Minor illusion some balls for once.
Okay. This is
minor
I love
illusion
you guys.
Lucian, a false pregnancy test.
Oh my god. No. Wait, who's holding it up though?
Dushy.
Ah! Whoa! God!
And that you don't remember.
Oh my god!
If we're all pregnant.
You're holding it up.
Oh!
This is off to a good start.
Yeah, and that's how Lucian just disappears. He just walks off into the sunset, joins a monk convent, and just just takes a vow of celibacy forever.
Okay, I think we killed Fable.
No, go on. I'm literally just reading. I'm just literally just reading on how to set up a business for Benji's thing later.
Lucian comes back with like 12 levels of Sun Soul Monk.
Yeah. Oh, that fit.
Let's see. No, that's
I mean, I do have. Wait, hold on. I don't.
Okay.
You need a 13 in order to multi-class in the monk, right?
Yeah.
Let
In
me double check.
dexterity and wisdom.
Yeah,
I have
it'll be a
the-
terrible monk then.
I have the dexterity. I would need to get one more point into wisdom,
Same.
and then I could become a monk.
Mhm.
I'll replace the monk that Benji is leaving us with. Oh,
Oh my
I think-
days.
Out of curiosity, is your do you want to tell us your replacement character class, or did you already tell us, or are you gonna tell us when
I
you
think-
show up?
I want the surprise.
Okay.
That's just me personally. If anyone else wants to know, I can step out because I gotta take a nature call.
No, I want to be surprised too.
Yeah.
I thought I
surprise.
had told you guys, but okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you
kind of
have.
remember. Yeah. Yeah.
I
think you
are
told
you?
us-
I think you told us the race, but I don't think you told us the class.
I don't even remember the race.
Well, either way, I don't remember. So
Yeah.
this is good for me.
Yeah.
Good
Anyway,
information.
I'll be right back. So yeah.
I'm gonna say is I barely listen to Fable. You think I'm gonna listen to Cody? No, come on.
Wow.
Fucker.
Anyways, let's get out of this.
Hostile tonight.
Right?
How hostile
Anyway.
is me? I mean, I can understand Lucy, and he has it coming, but not me.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
The hate spreads.
Okay, so anyway, you guys climb back up, getting your treasure hoard and helping them. You do, using your passive perceptions here, you do notice though that a lot of the people that were once here are gone. Like their clothing just appears to have been, just appears to still be where it once was, like where the people were standing. But the only one here are your cobalt friends and the crazy old lady that basically just looks to you and says, mm, mm, I believe you killed Treacher, yes?
Yeah,
Well,
I.
killing is, a word for it.
I do not
More
care
like-
what it is, but he's dead, yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fire.
Yeah.
We
Exploded.
blew it up.
Good. Now we can get out here. Good.
Sorry, Olivia. I busted anything. I'm sorry.
What?
I interrupted you. I feel bad.
Alright, so she's just like, good. I was wondering what happened to people. They all go poof.
Out of curiosity, is there a carousel nearby?
Yes, there is a carousel.
I go to touch it.
It starts beginning saying, welcome to Ducky World.
Ah, shit!
No, that doesn't happen, Kyle. I'm not pulling the Silent Hill on you guys like you freaking did to us. Anyway, but yes,
You
guys,
enjoyed it. Don't lie.
It was fun. I still say that freaking hand threw a middle finger at me, but whatever. Anyway, but yes, she's less like, well, now that Treach is dead, city's safe-ish. We go now.
Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Unless one stay for some reason, that's fine too. I don't care. All right, fly.
Is the mist gone, by the way?
Yeah, the mist is completely gone now. and you
Out of
see
the domain of dread.
pretty much you see this beat up old village with a lot of the buildings broken down, everything, as well as a lot of trees dying down. And in the distance, you see someone running towards you guys.
Do
Do
we?
we recognize that person?
Give me a perception check.
What do my dragon eyes see?
Perception.
Mhm.
Wow.
Dragon eyes never fail.
Oh my god! Right. You notice it to be. Well, you recognize this person. It appears to be Dustin, and appears to have a giant beard now, and kind of looks super homeless.
Not
bad
gonna lie,
guy.
not gonna lie, I seriously thought that's what he always looked like.
I told
In
you.
my mind,
He was young and hip.
I told you he literally has he has a beard but nothing too long. Just a simple beard but nothing too long, with a mustache connected to it. somewhat combed longish hair, and that's it. But now he looks like he's been out here for months, even though technically it's only been like 3 days for you all.
Then I'm gonna say, "Oh hey, look, Callie, Dustin survived."
I'm not gonna lie, I am a trash person, and I was picturing Castiel from Supernatural.
I kinda no. Imagine Cass, but when he loses his angel powers in that other reality. Just yeah, he's basically Castiel at this point. I made him into Cass without even trying. God damn it, me.
Ah,
Yeah, but he's basically just like, like he comes up from the tears. He's like, I'm so glad you all are safe. What the hell happened? Oh, forgive my manners. What have you been for the last 3 days? I've been
nice
asking you.
beard.
Thank you, I grew it myself. But anyway, I've been here for the last 3 days, fighting off wolves and random hobos that kept trying to steal my stuff. Where have you been?
What stuff do you have exactly?
You just hear him make a zip noise with his jacket.
Oh God!
Son of a
That's
bitch.
for the children.
Like you just hear a zip up noise. That's it.
Where did you get that sandwich?
Zip.
I didn't know zippers existed.
No, they don't. It's a dumb joke.
They do exist in his reality.
Who has the alchemy jug?
Who does actually?
I don't think we decided who would be holding on to it.
I'm pretty sure
Grandpa-
Lucian probably took it because, he always takes everything.
Yeah, Lucian.
I wanted to borrow it.
He lets you borrow it for some random reason. Since he's not.
I have it in water and I splash it all on Dustin
Why?
because he probably stinks.
He does actually. He really does.
Anyways,
Mm.
how's the rest of the group?
The rest of the groups with you, the kobolds appear to have calmed down a lot since then, since now the threat's over. So their survival instincts aren't kicking up anymore. They do appear to be shaken up, seeing as though they lost one of their members because of that. Callie's fine. Aurora's fine as well. The rest of the gnolls are okay as well. God damn it! I have to keep track of so many things.
Right?
Sorry.
Tipper's daughter is fine. She's just a bit confused because she was technically outside with Dustin this entire time.
Oh, that poor girl.
They kind of had an interesting conversation, but then it kind of got annoying on the second day when he wouldn't stop crying about seeing his friends again. So yeah,
I just found them and they're gone again.
pretty much.
And she's like, there.
Pretty much, essentially, is what happened.
What about Grim? Do you see Grim or is he
He's-
still not?
He's still not there yet. You're not really sure where he is, but he's just like, nonetheless. Oh my good. He's like, oh goodness, this place has seen better days. No, you seem to have made a friend. He points to the crazy lady. She's like, no friends, only help. Blah.
Well, she
thought
did
I thought
help
of
us.
Yet for a moment, but whatever. Thought she was swearing or something.
No, she's just like, bleh. She just said, she just made a stuffing noise. She didn't actually swear, I promise. But no, she's just like, oh, right. Well, anyway, now that's over. Should we probably return and get out of here before any more madness happens? Also,
Right. Hey, where's Grim? I don't see him around.
I mean, the werewolf fellow, he's not really here. We left him. I believe he's still back in, what's it called? The Twilight Woods. He said he had some other stuff to deal with before he came with us.
All right.
Although I do believe he might have passed by here during the 3 days you all were gone. I don't know. Again, as I mentioned, I was fighting off wolves and other hobos.
All right. I'm gonna use the ring or the sending ring to ask Grim about his location.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, what do you just say, Grim, where's your location? Over.
Yo, Grim, where you at, dog? It's me.
Okay. okay.
No. She would be like, Grim, I'm sure you remember now about what happened, and I have something I need to tell you and give you. So I would like to know your location.
He'll reply with a message saying, because you can literally hear his voice, you hear this saying something like, fuck. Why did I have to remember this now? Um, fuck, where am I? I'm like, probably somewhere in the woods. I'll meet you on the main road in a day or so. Just give me a little bit to drown my sorrows and not die. Uh, Poor Grim.
Well, he sounds fine, so we'll meet him at the road.
What have we done to him, guys? I mean, it's totally my fault though, but what I don't know. I'm
We
blaming
made
Loki.
him remember.
Right. So you guys pack up your stuff and begin to head back home. Right. So after a day or so passes, you do see after a day passes and you're able to see what appears to be a human man of some kind laying down on the ground, with a what appears to be surrounded by bottles, just there on the ground, like laying down face first onto the ground.
Is he wearing the same clothes as Grim?
He appears to be wearing the same clothes as Grim, yes.
Alright, then I'll just walk up to him and be like, I'm guessing you're human formed, Grim?
Shut up. Yes.
Oh,
I
oh
only,
no!
it only happens when either I get really sad, really hurt, or when I'm not paying attention. So
I'm
Oh no!
assuming all three happened to you, huh?
he tries to like throw a bottle at you, but it's just like slowly just rolls to the side. It's like, stop moving so much.
Oh no! Some hideous human killed Grim and took his clothes. Oh no!
Super scary. I'm gonna sit down next to him as he's talking.
Why is there 5 of you? Oh, hey, you with the brain powers. You suspect he's talking about Livia?
She was pointing at herself like,
Me?
Me? Hmm?
Well, I don't know what loss you went through since I don't remember loss. But I'll pull out the ring and dog tag kind of thing.
Mhm.
There is still hope for you, you know?
Really? Because
Mhm.
at this point, I will either have to threaten a bunch of people or try to figure out how to revive her myself. And as you can tell,
Well,
I don't really have many friends.
then you're in luck. Because even though I don't have the powers I used to now, I can bring her back one day.
It's, hmm, can you?
Yes, I've collected part of what I need. And I'll, hold the bag of bones kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell him, this is only half of what I need. But the other part I need is something of significance to her. Something important that belonged to her. I'm gonna need that. And weirdly enough, a diamond that's worth a lot.
I mean, I can get you the diamond. I just need to threaten the right people. Alright, no, she wouldn't want that. Fine. I'll get you what you need. It will take time, though.
Of course, and it will take time for Deshai to learn and understand the spell, so
He just
just
looks
hold
at
on.
you, just like, why are you speaking in the third person?
Right. Anyways, just know that I'm not able to do it now, but I'll be able to do it in the future. So hold these things close to you. Don't lose them, and just until the time when the time comes, bring it back to me, and I'll be able to.
Alright. I promise. Now if you need me, I'm just gonna lay here for a while.
Should we, like, I don't know, put you in the cart at least?
I don't know, up to you, really. I really can't move. I kind of drank myself into a stupor, and now I literally cannot feel my legs.
We could just dump him in the box in the cart.
I can take a dagger and stab him in the butt until he moves.
Let's just have Wendy pick him up, kind of thing. I'll collect his bottles. Do you guys recycle in this world? I'll take that as a no.
I imagine they do so. Anyway.
Recycling.
But yes, the stronger NPCs and Webby do pick him up. He's like, no. I mean, yeah. And they just like throw him right in the back of the cart. It's like, ow, everything hurts. Not only does my body hurt, but my heart hurts as well. You guys suck. You know that?
Fable,
Yeah?
can I roll a strength check to help?
Yes, you can. You have advantage. Never mind.
Oh my god.
You try your best, Pippers, but you have a hard time picking up his leg at best. But you try. The sentiment is there.
Would you allow guidance?
Yes, 100% I would, but it.
I don't think your guidance would ever.
7. It's you pick up his leg better. Oh my god.
I was hoping for a natural one.
Oh my god. You mean a nat 1 with you?
It would have been a zero.
A negative 1, I mean. So yeah, you guys, after picking up Grim and just throwing him in the back of the cart and listening to him wallow for a while, you all, after a couple days, a week or so, make it back home. If there's anything you all would like to talk about, please feel free. I kind of feel bad because Cars sadly had to step away, so I'm pretty sure he would have liked to have talked about something, but we'll just do a little bit of a retcon for him when he comes back.
Pippers will go to Benji.
You're like, hey.
Yep.
So you're gonna stay behind, right?
Stay behind where?
At like base. You know, not really come out on adventures or anything.
Yep, that's the plan.
So, could you like watch over everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes me feel safer that you're there then.
Okay.
But we are gonna miss you, running in there and punching things and lighting stuff on fire and all that.
Thanks, Pippers.
You're welcome.
I can't think of anything more than that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sure if Lucy was here, he'd be like, "Well, Benji, I'm sure you'd probably change your mind by the time we get back to stay with us." That sounds like something he'd say, to be honest.
We'll have to tell him when he gets back that we had a chance to convince him, but since not everyone was here, he decided just to stay behind.
Right.
We
yeah.
rolled and we failed. Or
Right.
charisma check.
But no, just aside. Yes. After
Well,
one
Livia would take time to talk to Toshai a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and be like, so who are you exactly?
I'm Dashak, just
What?
not.
Yeah.
It's like Callie said before. I'm Dashak, but not the one you know. It's how do I say this? Imagine,
Imagine Dragons.
e- yes, imagine dragons.
Oh, I
There's
get
a
it.
bunch. I guess imagine each emotion is separate from the main body. I guess you can say our personality, and I am, I guess, one of those emotions.
And which one is that?
Fear.
Fear?
Yeah, I was spawned when she saw the torture rooms.
So, are you like constantly scared?
No, fear isn't like a constant thing. I mean, you can be afraid of something and continue forward, can't you?
Yeah, but I'm not like divided like you.
Yeah, well, just keep me away from, torture rooms or being binded, and I should be fine. Plus, I don't
Alright.
think I'm gonna be here for very long. I think you're gonna get your desk shy back soon, anyways.
And how would that happen?
It's random. It's a random time. I don't actually know the whole thing myself.
And does she have like any other personality like that?
Like a different emotion?
Other than you and her.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Callie did mention anger, which apparently destroyed a forest or something for a month.
Okay.
Some say it's still burning to this day.
Do we know the trigger of that one?
Nope. I mean,
Okay.
Callie might know some of the triggers, but each of us don't really remember much as well.
Hmm. I'll try to keep an eye out, for the well-being of you all.
You did
I will try.
you did
I mean,
say that you have power magic that allows you to read people's minds and stuff, right?
yeah.
Well, when she gets back, why don't you try that on her? See
Well,
what you can discover.
I'm a very curious person. I've
Mhm.
done it on Lucian, but I guess it was kind of rude. So I think from now on I would try to have people's consent.
You see her smile, and she says, "Well, you do have my consent for her, because technically I am her, right? So,
Right. I'll think about that. But yeah, I can do it. If that would help her, I would definitely do it.
mm, thanks.
So,
Also,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
are you the only smart one in this group? Because, like, the little blue one and that Lucian guy is kind of. Eh,
Um, it depends on your standard, I suppose.
I
They
have no
they
idea what
they
that
have
means.
their own way of being smart. Maybe
Okay.
just maybe not the book smart. S-
I
Real
don't
smart.
know. The tiny blue one seems too curious for their own good. Like, I gave them the warning and then they did it anyways. I don't think that's good.
Well, some people learn by experiencing things. That doesn't mean they are stupid. Just means that they have to live it themselves.
Why does that remind me of someone?
I don't know.
Well, anyways,
If you have any questions about the group,
no, I
I'm
don't
sure
think.
my opinion would be the perfectly unbiased one.
I don't think I'll be here long enough to need to worry about that.
All right. Well,
What?
ta-ta.
Bye. Too awkward. Bye.
They're sitting like by one another in the cart.
Yeah, just like shit. That's right.
Hello, I'm back.
Hey, Karst. Is there anything you would like to do or talk about before we do a small skip to when you guys make it back to Gold Shrine and the house that I currently is showing you this beautiful map I drew? I'm very proud of it.
It's nice.
Thank you very much.
Very nice. Where's the mansion?
This is
Where's our mansion?
I'm not freaking drawing you your mansion. God.
Oh, I want my mansion. I want my
No.
mansion.
Oh.
I want my mansion.
Also, you had a chance to keep Benji in the party, but since you weren't here, we couldn't
What?
do well with our roles.
What?
Yeah, you all failed your charisma, and Benji's just like, sorry, but I'm out
Yeah,
again.
There's no charisma rolls.
we had to secret roll it.
Yeah.
Wow, you're really trying to. Oh, okay. I see.
You started it, Karst. You started it.
I see the BS is very strong today. Okay.
Yeah, if there's anyone you'd like to talk about. Also, you did meet Grim in his human form, and he's drunk as all hell.
Yay!
And I told him that in the future, Dushai can bring his wife back. So, yay.
Yep. Beep, beep.
I guess for Lucian though, he would be checking up on Bruce, see how the dog's doing.
Okay. So yeah. So you guys
And,
make it back home.
oh wait, so we're not back yet. Okay.
No, not yet.
I guess while we're on our way back,
Mm-hmm.
he will try to convince me to just say again.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Pause, child.
Let's see.
Jesus Christ almighty.
I guess he will just I don't know. I can't really think of anything. So I guess he'll just say after that, just kind of offer the idea of us going on a little bit of a vacation,
Okay.
like to the beach.
Okay. So yeah. You guys, anyone want to talk about that? Go for it, but not. So yes, you guys, after a while of talking, stewing, trying to figure out what to do next, Pipper's constantly trying to turn into a giant fly and skedaddle, skadoodle.
What?
I don't know where I was going with that, pal. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
No, I bullshit on you all the time. I'm just like, what? Why am I taking to fly?
I don't know. I don't know where I was going
Oh,
with
no!
that, to be honest.
Oh no, my teleportation pod experiment's not working!
Oh my
It's just, and then all like turns into a fly. And then all of a sudden he grabs this female
What?
kobold and be like flying around like, I can show you the world.
Oh my God.
Why did I turn into Jeff Goldblum in his super sexy days?
Super-
Super sexy days.
Like, dude,
Oh
have
my
you
gosh.
not seen the remake of The Fly?
Yeah, I remember how he
Oh my
looked back then.
Okay, you weirdos. So, yes, you guys make it back home to Gold Shrine, which looks as lively as ever. You all do notice there's a few changes, though, to the city.
Our mansion.
God damn it, it's in the words, Cars! It's not been months yet, damn.
Get to work faster, slaves!
Oh my
Yeah.
Anyway,
He said.
you do notice that the city of Gold Shrine has two new golems that patrol it. One appears to be made out of pure iron, and the other one appears to be made out of stone. So now Goldtrine has three golems that protect it.
Just wait until they rebel and what
And oh
and gain sentience.
oh my days.
And then one of them turns out to be a flesh golem
I'm gonna go
because
to
it's all we
sleep.
can afford.
I'm going to
and
sleep.
then they want to flee from Detroit, go to Canada.
I'm going to sleep. I'll see you guys next week. I'm too tired. I'm too old for this shit.
I'm older than you.
I'm too old for this shit. Anyway. So yes, after that, you guys do what you came here to do, or whatever you want to do at Goldtrine, and you guys finally, after a long time, make it home to your true home.
A temporary home.
Shut up. Fable's the Fabled portal. And you do notice something a lot different now. You guys actually have a fence. A gold not gold. A wooden gate here and there. Like wooden fuck.
Is it a stone fence?
It's a stone fence with a gate up front. And
Yeah.
as soon as you come in, everyone starts greeting you there. Your three drow friends, the ones that are really dumb, are kind of asleep at the moment because it's still morning, and they pretty much take out the nocturnal shift.
Mm.
Except for Lex and Morgan, who are up right now for some weird reason.
Is that one guard that Webby got fired and then hired here?
Yes, he's here. He's basically on patrol, trying to make sure he does something properly.
So he doesn't get fired again.
Yeah. So
Well, Livia would go see Morgan and be like, so you stayed up? You stayed up to welcome me, huh?" Which will just give him a pat on the back.
there's literally nothing to. Yes, sure, whatever. He just like goes to go sleep. Yes. Yeah. Bippers, as soon as you get down, all your animal friends, same thing with Snowflake and Snowy, they all pretty much just dogpile you.
Okay, I'll roll a new character.
What?
Lucian's just gonna laugh.
Snowflake missed you. She missed her hero.
Yeah, I know, but they crushed me to death, so now
Oh
I'm
my
just
god.
it's time for me to roll.
Lucian's just gonna be laughing. It's like, Pimpus, it looks like your other children missed you.
Okay, hold on one second.
I try to have a nice time with you all, and then you freaking ruin it.
Okay, sexy drider girlfriend turns around, and I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution save, Karst.
What?
Yes.
No! Come on! No!
I'm just kidding.
Ha!
Oh my god, calm down.
Damn it! You just beat it! I was gonna make you sick!
Oh my god!
Yes.
You monster!
Oh my god.
Not damage, just make you like throw up like once or twice. I don't know.
I know.
Okay, so anyway, so what happens is, yes, you all notice you knew how you have a fence. You now have a stone fence. A lot of the buildings are now better, and Livia, your greenhouse has now been created.
Woo!
So now you can plant a lot of stuff. It does look really nice and new. You also do notice that there is a giant tree where a lot of the pseudo dragons and fey dragons you all rescued are popping out from, and basically less like happy to see you all finally returned.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, Benjamin, your shrine is now a lot nicer looking, and there's a building next to it which is pretty much just used to store hay and stuff like that, which you would normally put in the barn, but the barn's been repurposed into a crafter workshop.
Actually, Fable, there is actually one correction I need to make for you.
What?
Like, I'm assuming most of my animals are jumping on me, happy to see me,
Mhm.
except for Maurice, who looks at me with seething rage.
Yes, except for Maurice, who's seething at you with seething rage.
What did you do, Maurice?
He
No, that's the
disconnected.
whole thing. That's the whole thing with that Velociraptor. When I
Oh,
roll for him, he's wearing a cow costume and he's just looking at me with sheer anger and rage, and I love it.
I wonder why he put him in a cow costume.
I know that's how he came.
Right. So,
You kept him in it then.
so as soon
Yep.
as, oh my god. So as soon as you come here, as soon as you come home, not Grim, sorry, but Grim comes to greet you. Always just like, well, you guys sure took your sweet time. How'd it go? Got any gifts for us? And as soon as he says that, like a bunch of NPCs start piling up. He's just like, oh, right. I'll go set up accommodations or something. Jesus
Hmm.
Christ.
Well, I got. Let's see. I think I got some souvenirs. I got this Death Kiss tentacle if anyone wants it.
No,
Um,
no, Pipsqueak. This is fine. Don't worry about it.
I have a couple hand cans you want to see.
No,
I thought you threw it.
no thing. He threw one.
Oh.
I got two more.
Okay.
well, those things probably stink.
Yeah, they do.
Probably.
So yeah. So Wonder's gonna accommodate and try to see where he can set up everyone to sleep. You guys don't literally have anything. And on the other
Well-
side,
Olivia is supposed to sleep in her greenhouse.
okay,
She has an office there.
okay. By the way, Cars, because he won't shut up about it. You see, just on about the right side of this map area, about probably like 100, 200 feet away or so, appears to be them working on your mansion.
Magic.
They appear to have the foundation down so far.
Yes.
They've set the foundation and they're building the strong base of it. Once that's set up, they can start developing the roof and other parts of it.
The walls.
Yes, the walls and everything.
Yes.
But for now, they have a base and for now they have the strong foundation and a base for it.
Awesome.
It's being worked on.
Now I hope they're building that base out of obsidian stone.
Yes.
You know, made from lava and poured some water on it. You know, took a diamond pickaxe and.
What is he talking about?
Remain forever salty about how they fixed the redstone glitch.
Right. So
I'm
yes.
so confused.
Right. So you guys can now right. So you guys after settling in, Pippers, your animals, especially Iris, the tiny um owl bear will not leave you alone because she finally got her mom back.
Ah. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be pretty warm tonight, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. Because everyone wants to now sleep in your room because they missed you a lot. They're fine. Walk it off.
Hey, baby.
Right. So you guys can now let's see. Depends on all you all. Would you like to head to the beach now, or would you all like to take the downtime events? I don't know what you guys.
Probably some downtime since you don't want to just leave right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
all right. So who would like to go in downtime first, or should I start the initiative tracker just to make it easier? Like to see who would go first, kind of thing.
Initiative tracker.
Okay.
Let fate decide.
All right, everyone, click on your tokens and make sure to hit initiative so we can see who goes first on the order of who goes first and like who would go first with their downtime.
Oh man, that was a good initial roll. I wasted it.
Just soiled it.
I did.
My favorite number.
Do I get advantage with my dagger of warning?
It's not combat, you butt. No. Oh my days. Jesus Christ Almighty. Anyway, right.
I'm a butt.
Yeah, you are. Okay, so as I mentioned, you all get it's about 3 weeks of downtime. So use them how you will. You all mentioned it. Lucian, except for Cars, who had no idea how he wanted Lucy to spend his downtime, so that's a thing.
Uh, I guess Lucian will probably spend some time with his dog
Mm-hmm.
and just and the one horned rabbit, and just kind of check up on how things are going here with everyone,
Mm-hmm.
seeing how their financial stuff is going, and check on the mansion, to see how the design is looking for it, and if there's any input they need, from him on like maybe like where like what room should be built where or something. He'll offer that. And since Benji's leaving, drinking his sorrows away.
He's literally gonna stay on the couch.
Benji's gone
And make a
forever.
bar so you can like drink
Yeah.
your sorrow while he serves you.
We're not gonna be adventuring together. It's not the same.
Longer he sits there, he's like, I knew somebody like you. I used to go adventuring with him. Now I'll never see him again. Pour me another one, Benji. I miss Benji.
He was my best friend. We had so much in common.
Okay then.
We were both loners
Oh,
with dark troubles. We loved to drink.
okay. That is so you do. You do.
And we complemented each other's colors perfectly. He was warm reds. I was cool blues. Ah.
So yeah, during the second week, they do
Gina's
ask.
having this breakdown, and she just wanders into the room like, "Do you eat the leftover pizza I had in the fridge?"
Shut up, Benji. I'm crying over Benji being gone. Ah. No, I'm kidding. He wouldn't do that. He'd have to keep, try to maintain some type of composure.
Mm-hmm. So
Uh,
yeah, Cars during the second week of downtime, you do you do get approached by one of the contractors, one of the people working on the thing to get your opinion since now you guys are back. He wants to see where you would like for these things to be set here and here. Like he's like
Okay.
wondering where would you like stuff to be where essentially.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
they would describe when they asked one of the other villagers, which was probably Budgrim or Rex, they basically said to build an armory right next to one of the bedrooms, and I was just like, okay, that's not a good idea.
okay. I guess one other thing. Just how did we divide up the money?
How did you guys divide up the money?
We didn't.
Because I just remember that was another thing. 'Cause with the gems, I guess another thing Lucian would do in his downtime would be going around and trying to upsell these gems. Try to get a little bit more for them than just what they're normally valued at.
Okay.
And that way he can, give a little bit of earnings to everyone.
All right. Roll me a perception. I'm sorry, persuasion.
And I don't know who wants to do the math on how to divide up the money.
All right. So you're able to get them for about 120 each.
Ooh, that's like double the price. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than double.
More than double. It's like 55%. Or no, 100. I don't math percentage well. I just know it's more. I know it's double plus. It's almost like.
It's about 120%.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll be right back
So-
while you guys deal with this.
So 120% for each one? Is that what you said?
120 gold for each, yeah.
So that's 4 gems at 120. So that is 480. Wow. Okay. I am glad I made I'm glad I made a charlatan character. Or not what's the term? Uh,
Charlemagne.
swindler.
No,
Is that kind of what he is? He's like
Well, I mean, he is swindling, so yeah, I guess.
it's like such a persuasive guy when it comes to selling stuff
Such a swindleless guy.
and buying things, saving us money and making us money. So we have 480 on top of the other 100. So that
And
for
plus-
580.
plus 70 gold from the 700 silver. So that's 650 divided by 6 is
108.33 for each of us.
yeah, 100 and 108.23.
Yeah. So 108 gold and 8 and 3 silver
And
for
3
each of us. And 3 copper. Okay. So everyone can add that to theirs. So that puts me 414 gold.
I'm in the money. I'm in the money. And I just remembered I owe some guys now.
Hey, someone apparently owes you compound interest of what, 1,000,000 gold?
He's dead.
You are so good at hate me when it comes to the culmination of that joke. You are gonna hate me.
He's
He's
dead.
dead.
He's dead, Jim.
Mhm.
Oh, if he's dead, I will literally cry.
Super dead. He's like Omega dead now.
But anyway,
You don't even remember him.
Oh, I guess one other thing Lucian would do while he's in like a more, I should say popularized town,
Mhm.
City area, is he's gonna go get his hair done, get it kind of styled and managed, because of that belt of Elvenkind making his hair long and luxurious.
Mhm.
It's more than he's used to managing, and the constant cutting of it is getting kind of annoying. So yeah, just basically trying to get kind of a stylized ponytail going. Kind of like a Witcher 3 Geralt ponytail.
Okay.
Uh-huh. We weirdly discussed that last session, but sure.
My days. Okay.
I'm not saying it's good looking as Geralt, but just that's only the hairstyle that popped into my head. Mainly because I've been playing The Witcher 3 recently. So
Okay.
I mean, I mean, after watching The Witcher, I had to go and play the game, and it's such a good game.
Oh my
He
goodness.
needs to wear a belt of dwarven kind.
And then
The beard is very important.
I always I make my Geralt clean shaven. I'm sorry. I'm blasphemous. I know. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry for disappointment.
Anyway.
So
That's the coin.
so
TV.
apparently, so everyone gets since you were back available, we figured out that everyone gets 108 gold and 3 copper and 3 silver
Alrighty.
from dividing all the money all together from gems and coins. So yeah, everyone's a little bit richer.
Didn't we have some gems in the party loot as well?
I don't know.
I forgot.
Oh no, we do. Yeah, we do have a gem worth 100 gold. How much could I sell that for? Oh, we also have some bloodstones too, and some
About 150.
carmelian, and so would I be able to just sell all those for 120 each? The $50, the 50 gold piece ones.
Yeah.
Oof! Oh boy. Okay. Math
Good thing I
time.
brought it up.
How much could I upsell the 100 gold gem?
Give me another persuasion.
Okay.
You can sell it for 150.
Okay. Okay.
Let's just make
So-
it everything 150 because apparently Lucy can't roll that low on his persuasion.
That's why I made I made a swindler character. I'm sorry. I'll start doing math on the stuff. So
Right. Alrighty. Right, so that's it for Lucian's end. Next in the initiative order is the ever so lovely and sadly will now be long forgotten Benjamin. Not really. He's here. He will forever be stuck in our hearts.
Who?
Benji. Rude. Benjamin. You Cody. We talked about what you would want to do for your downtime. Would you like to let the group know?
Hold on, I'm searching for a quote here.
I'm scared.
Same.
I was gonna make a joke where I gave him like a 2-sentence ending and passed my turn, and I couldn't find the Fire Emblem thing that I was searching for.
Oh my god.
But yeah, the first thing Benjamin's going to do is he's going to set off to the Divine Dream to get his share of the bounty for the job they completed.
Okay.
Wait, which job? We were kind of on multiple jobs in this one.
I think the one that the guild actually sent us on was to investigate some No, that was a long time ago.
No, the
Jeez.
the disappearance of the snake lady.
Oh, right, the
Was a
snake
thing.
lady. Yeah, that was still during. Yeah, we haven't been back for a while.
yeah.
There's the
What is
hags
this
and the
place?
children, the snake lady, the weird circus thing, the underground.
I'm sorry.
How dare
I'll
you.
side you.
I'm sorry.
How many of those technically counted as actual jobs, or was it just finding the snake lady?
It was just
I'm
finding
in
the
the
snake lady. The
money.
rest was honestly
I'm
you
in
guys
the money.
doing
Right.
your own thing. Okay.
If we don't get paid for doing our own thing, great. No, I'm kidding.
Why would she pay you for doing that?
Well,
No,
No,
Miss Anne.
if it's
I mean-
beneficial for everyone in the long run, like Rosie, the Gnoll, Rosie, that was her name, right?
Yes, Miss Anne.
Well, she was causing problem in the area, and I'm pretty sure at some point the guild said like, "Oh well, if you get rid of Rosie, blah, we might give you some
No, she didn't say that.
I don't think that's how it works.
And also the fact that, you know, hags were coming for the kids, so we had breaking old lady knees with crowbars was its own reward.
Yeah, breaking these.
Ain't gonna be playing bridge tonight, Granny.
All right, but how much do we get for finding the snake lady? I don't remember how much that was supposed.
2,000 gold. In total, not each. Before you asked,
Yeah.
as you guys always asked. Even when
I
I
would
tell
lo-
you.
Well, and
I
those
want
old
that wand
ladies.
to-
So we get
That one.
333 gold and 3 silver.
Yes, Kyle?
And 3 copper.
Three
I just
copper.
want that wand of fireballs.
I know why you want it, Kyle, just to be a butt to me. You're just like, Mr. DM, you see that one simple goblin you sent after us? Fireball. 9th level. He never
I'm not gonna-
existed.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to an innocent goblin. Come on.
He stole your money.
Nah. If I blow him up, then how the fuck am I gonna get the money?
See? I knew it. I knew you can't get enrolled in stupid money, you ass. Anyway. But yes.
All right.
Benjamin. Real quick. Yes, you can add the 333 gold to your inventory. And
Is that all the money we're getting, or should I hold on still?
Hold on. Just one more thing.
Okay.
Benjamin, you are upon leaving the Divine Dream, you are approached by a what appears to be a golem.
Golem.
Okay.
By some-
What sort of golem?
It's a stone one, but
Geodude.
it doesn't really look like any of the other golems you've seen before. Oddly enough, this one almost looks to you and says, "Are you the annoying meatbag known as Benjamin?"
That'd be me, yeah.
Yeah, my meatbag of a master wanted me to give you this, and they'll hand you a bag.
Alright, whose head is in the bag?
Jesus Christ! One time, and I'm a bad guy.
It only takes one.
Do
Apparently.
you spice?
Yes, it's spice, Miss Anne. No, it's a bag of gold with a note attached inside of it.
Read that note.
It says, "Here's to a possibly fruitful partnership in the future. Enjoy the money, and thanks for making my life a lot easier. Signed, the Raven."
I never did actually end up meeting with that guy.
No, you all kind of dodged that one entirely.
God, no more. God.
Quote the Raven.
All are equal in the eyes of the Raven Queen.
Shut the fuck up, girl.
Unless
Okay.
you mess with the natural order.
I cast inflict wounds on my own feelings.
You have no feelings.
I look at the golem and I say, "So did he tell you what the catch was?"
He just let's see, it says, no catch, just wanted me to pay you due to the fact that you killed Rosie. That's it."
What business is your boss in?
What business is he not in? He apparently deals with helping smugglers and criminals, but he tends to stay away from the more, as you would call it, shadier type, I guess. Rosie was one of those needs to get rid of for the betterment of everyone types, or so he says.
Alright. Fancies himself a vigilante. I can respect that, I guess.
In his own mind, he's more of an anti-hero. Honestly, he's an idiot nonetheless. But then again, all you meatbags are. Now, if you need me, I am going to be on my way. Enjoy your money, or whatever it is that's in there.
Alright. Tell your boss his name is dumb.
Oh, I tell him that every day. But he has the delusion that it's nice. And then you just see him walk away. He knows it's dumb. Also rude.
So how much money did I get?
Exactly 2,000 gold as well, actually. So yeah, that's another 333 for everybody.
Unless if he keeps it for himself.
Ha ha ha.
I did just add that to my sheet. I'm going to.
Make your bar.
Nah, I'm gonna divide that up among everybody, but I do want to point out that that's 40 pounds of gold.
It's a lot.
So another 2,000.
Yeah, another 2,000 gold.
Yep, so
So,
everyone
333.
gets.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did it again just so I can add it all up for you to add to Wendy's after this.
Yep.
For my brain is so much thinking about Joe Cat's looters, and I'm like, are we making a Wendy's here now?
Hello, welcome to Wendy's.
Hello, welcome to Applebee's.
Oh my god, doesn't Web that's Webby. I was like, does Webby have like red hair? I forgot.
No, Webby doesn't have red hair. She has brown hair.
Okay.
At least I think. Chris keeps
We
saying
could
that.
dye them.
I just think now I want to see the Wendy's logo, but with Webby's head.
Oh my god. Oh, you guys are mean.
Webbies.
We're just gonna have to all create restaurants now.
Yeah, that's totally what you guys do now. Create freaking restaurants. No, but yes.
If you open an Applebee's.
But yes, Benjamin, once you get your money, anything else you'd like to do?
Well, which order would you like to do this in? Because Benjamin's gonna go get his tattoo,
Mm-hmm.
and he's also going to begin preparations for setting up the bar.
All right. We can do the getting the tattoo thing because that sounds pretty easy. So yep. So during your downtime, you essentially get paid more. Called Crowley's name essentially stupid. The Golem agreed with you. Next coming days, you get a new tattoo, and you begin to make preparations for your bar. And let me just roll something real quick. Let's see, D100. All right, it's good news. So on the preparations of the bar, you essentially your first week goes pretty eventful. Like it's not really like a huge grand slam of an opening, but it is pretty good. You have some customers that are waiting to see what kind of like how big this place would be and everything like that. And just let me roll something. And you do see Lucian probably hang out at it as well, due to the fact that he's a drunk and he's gonna miss you forever.
He's not a drunk. He's just.
But okay, real talk though, would you guys support Benjamin's new business though? Like I'm genuinely curious.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
I mean, but like going opening night for your friendy, but so yeah, you're
Olivia
Hell-
would work as a waiter for him on his opening night.
okay. Using your friend's help, yeah. Your first night is really eventful, but you are able to do it just fine. Do you have a name for your new tavern, Benji? I mean, Cody.
I actually hadn't thought of one.
Oh dear. Okay, we can get back to that if you need some time to think. No problem.
I bet Dustin has an idea.
All right.
So,
Mhm.
do you want to introduce Ink now?
Yes. Well, actually, no. We can introduce her after everyone's done with their thing. Actually, no. We can introduce now. Everyone, during the 1 day event after the opening day, and it's starting to like cool down a little bit. A warforge enters the building since you're all now here together. And Benjamin, take it away on how Ink looks.
Uh, Ink from a distance could be mistaken for a drow. She's made of a dark purple material, and she has sort of. Well, I'm gonna put her token down
Mhm.
on the map here.
Yep, yep, yep. Alrighty. How do I do that spent thing again? There it is.
Oh.
Everyone, this is Ink. This is the warforge you see enter the building.
Yeah, she's got black tendrils that are sort of simulating hair. She's wearing common clothes, and yeah, she looks like she was made in the image of a drow.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What
And
does she do when she enters?
She explodes.
No.
Well, I guess it's time to roll a new character. Hold on.
I'm kidding.
Ink is going to just like come up to Benji and I don't want to be self-indulgent, but they're going to have a conversation amongst themselves. We don't need to role play that out. I don't need to. I don't need
No,
to
you
spend
have to
10
role
minutes
play.
talking to myself.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear this conversation.
Yes, we need full details.
Hey, it's bad enough the DM has to talk to himself. Don't make someone else do that.
It's DM
Alright.
skill practice.
Fine. Ink's going to say, I. Shit.
Good introduction. Perfect. 10 out of 10.
Ink's going to say to Benjamin, hey, I thought about that offer you made me, and I think I'm in. And Benjamin's just gonna, like, nod and smile and ask everyone to gather round.
You do so. I mean, I'm assuming y'all gather around.
Sure.
Can I ask you a question, Cody?
Yep.
Does your restaurant have mozzarella wands?
Why not?
I have like a whole bucket of mozzarella wands, and I'm just eating them, just one right after they are.
I would also like to mention at some point Dustin would have asked if he could work here because that's mostly what he's good at, is working at a bar. And
Sure,
eating all of your mozzarella ones.
Now I want to see Grim in a looter's costume.
Oh my god, no.
So, Benji's whole thing with creating this tavern is he wanted to, like, help people turn their lives around in a certain way, and the therapists don't exist at this point in history, but he's been given a lot of good advice and, like, sound wisdom by bartenders, and he just wants to spread that in the way he knows how. He's gonna be, that classic trope, the bartender who doubles as a therapist.
Okay. So everyone, meet your new teammate, Ink.
I just shoved the whole bucket of mozzarella wands right in my mouth.
Every time you finish a bucket, Dustin comes back with a new one.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not the newbie anymore. Olivia says awkwardly.
Okay.
Yeah, Ink introduces herself. Hello, everyone. I'm Ink. I'm a tattoo artist. I covered up the horrible things that Benji did to his body while in prison. She gives him a look. Like, I seriously believe you've got some of that stuff permanently inked onto your body. You are a craven man.
This is so weird. I love how we're just introducing a new character, but it feels like we're literally introducing a new player.
You guys ever see those videos where like a baby or young child's like introduced to like a new toy or something, and the kid just starts like slowly just building up and crying,
Mm-hmm.
like and looking away like, I don't
Yeah.
want.
Is that the face Lucian's making?
No, no.
For some reason, I'm just remembering that video I just saw today where Donald Trump walks through a kindergarten and all the kids start screaming in terror.
Olivia would ask him. So, Ink, you wear very well your name. It's pretty cool. Um, what's your You know, we all have kind of our little thing, specialization. What's yours? Other than tattooing, obviously. I really appreciate the art. I swear.
I used to live in Nightmare, and yeah, that was. I was asked to do things that were bad. I'm trying to not do those things anymore, but
Uh, in what kind of ways?
uh, well, uh, Fable, I guess I didn't consult you on the flavor of this. Uh, the way I have it in her bio and sort of the flavor that I've imagined is that she kind of has her tattooing equipment like built into a compartment on her arm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like cool?
That's cool with me, yeah.
All right. So she'll like pop out a compartment on her arm and reveal an array of needles. And be like, so this is my tattooing equipment, and I didn't always use it for that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Drow, I mean, met all of them. I know there's a kingdom of Drow that are pretty nice, like right outside of Nightmare, but yeah, the Drow I lived with were not good. They didn't build me for good purposes. Benji, can I get a drink?
Awkward as
I
hell.
I know I can't like process it, but
Hmm.
I'm good at stabbing things in very precise locations.
I
Is
get
she
it.
a rogue?
She is an assassin.
She's just gonna kind of like just kind of go to Pippers and be like, Pippers, Pippers,
Yeah? Yeah? What? What?
What?
What?
what is that?
Well, for me, it feels like my territory's being stepped on. But
You cut out there a bit. I didn't catch that.
Don't
Like,
worry.
he said like it feels like his territory is being stepped on.
Ah.
Yeah, as a rogue.
Hey, I'm that he doesn't say that.
seems like some kind of.
A robot's an actual thing. Like, is that a word that actually exists?
In the world construct is.
So okay.
It's like some kind of like robot or something.
Weren't you also creating one at the moment? Like that one we found that was broken?
Robo.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Oh my god.
Lucian's just looking very confused. Is like, but how is it moving? I mean, how is it talking? I mean, I saw those other golem-like things back at our place that that moved around, but they didn't talk. How is this one talking?
The other one talked.
Yeah, I think the other one talked.
can I be of some help with this, or
Certainly. I guess.
I am a warforged?
Ah!
History check.
What just... What? What? Mm,
Do
mm-hmm.
you want to do a history check, though, Shaw?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn it! I used my inspiration too soon.
Okay, back in your world, you remember hearing about such creations known as Warforged. The best you can remember, um, the best that you can remember at the moment is that that they were created to fight, and that's it.
So she just kind of freaked out that this thing just overheard him and just came up. It's like, eh.
Pippers is just very nonchalant about it. Like,
Whatever.
You literally met talking dogs, people made from talking dolls.
Yes, and see,
aberrations,
and all of them have been evil and tried to kill us.
Hey,
It's
no, the
not
Rocky
good
were
experience
good.
here.
To be fair,
Talking
Death Knight has
dog
tried to
is
kill
like
you
right-
multiple times.
The talking dog's like right over there. Hi, Rocky.
But
He waves
all
to
these
you.
weird, unnatural things, though, that we've come across, at least over half of them have tried to kill us.
Is this because you don't consider this Warforged a creature? Is that why?
Well,
Is this another racist
no,
thing for Lucian?
no. Well, this construct here also has spider-like features that is very unsettling.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it's nice to meet you, Ink. I am Death Shy.
Lucian's so gonna hate Pippers after today.
Lucius is gonna be like, and I am Lucian, and oh, look at the time. I have to go. Bye.
Lucian, Benjamin says,
Yes.
you're gonna want to get used to her presence.
Why?
Because she needed a side gig, and I wanted someone to look after all of you. So, meet your new teammate, probably.
Ah, shit! Yeah, welcome aboard, Ink. And
But-
then like
but-
Death Shy will wrap her arms around.
What? But what? Why is? Couldn't you find some spider? I mean, couldn't you find some spider? Could you find someone beside her?
Listen, I have been in prison for 10 years. I know 3 other people. 2 of them are very bad, and one of them is an old blind man.
Is the old blind man drinking right now?
Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he can still do some Zatoichi shit, but
I could take the old blind man. I'm sure if I make a back harness or something that he can be strapped to, he'd be perfect to go into battle. You'd watch my back. Though he's blind, he'd shield my back.
What an interesting group of friends you have, Benjamin. Your master Clayton says in the distance.
So, what kind of cool things can your Warforged body do? Like, other than those needles, do you have like a grappling hook inside it or something?
no, it's pretty much just, well, it's pretty much just the needles.
Ah, either way, that's still cool. This is normal Death Shy talking, by the way.
Wait,
Or
you
is
came
it?
back?
Well, I mean, if it's the few weeks later kind of thing, this would be the point that she would be back.
Well, it's weird. It's in between. Just haven't gone to your stuff yet.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
We can say this is at the end of the week, so yeah, you would be back to normal Dashai. And not Fear Dashai. Fear Shy.
Fear. Fear Shy.
Yes.
Fear shy.
Dust Fear. No, that's stupid. I like Fear Shy more. Anyway, yes.
Probably because it sounds close to you know who. Ha.
Maybe. I don't know. Yes. Anything else you would like to add, Mr. Lucien, or you, Cody? It's gonna be weird calling you Silk from now on because I got so used to calling you Benji.
Why would you call me Silk?
I don't know. That's your new
It's
character's
ink.
name. Fuck
It's ink.
me. I'm
Silk,
stupid.
Silk was that drow lady you had me
Lucien!
picking at me
Yes,
for in
Lucien!
Waterdeep.
I'm gonna be honest. The talk of spiders got me confused, and I thought it's Spider Silk. I'm stupid.
Oh, I thought it was that one rogue character that you
No,
wanted me to make for Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
kind of, but at the same time, it's because we're talking about spiders, and my mind instantly went to Spider Silk, and I don't know. I'm stupid. Leave me alone.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Slip of the tongue, dude. Slip
Yes.
of the tongue.
Yes, but
Great.
no. But Benji,
There's
I mean
no going back
Cody.
now.
Anything else? Or you, Karst?
Yes, the tavern is called the Comet Bar.
Oh, that's I like that name. It's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
And Lucian is the fuck out of there.
Okay, Lucien runs away.
Lucien, wait!
He just
Olivia's
stealthed
gonna
away.
run at him.
I have disappeared into the night. I am Batman. Batman!
Sure, roll stealth
I-
check.
I cr-
He
I,
did.
ro-
I did. I rolled a
cast,
20.
I cast grease at the entranceway.
Oh, you fucker!
No, I wouldn't do that to Benji. I feel like everyone would be slipping.
Ah! I
Damn
found
it!
you.
Never gonna get through the downtime with your shenanigans. I love it. I'm glad everyone's having fun.
Oh my god, we could have like grease wrestling matches.
Yeah.
I just cast grease and everyone wrestles.
Try me.
Okay, one more thing, and then I swear we'll move on to Duskshy, and
No, that's perfect.
I will stop with my shenanigans. So Ink is going to be starting with no money because Benjamin needs his.
Okay, that's fine.
Would it be acceptable for Benjamin to pass his sword to her?
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that. Since you are all level 8, I was going to say you can get either 2 common items or 1 common item and 1 uncommon magic item. So if you want to pass on your sword to her, you can. I will allow that. I forgot to mention that due to the fact that it kept slipping my mind and I'm not on the ball sometimes.
All right.
Mhm.
So Benjamin will give her the little prince, and that will be it for him.
Okay. So we can just, I guess we can go quickly to Livia chasing Lucien. If you want, Lilsane, or not, we can just go to what Dushai's doing. Like during her downtime event.
Livia chasing what?
Livia was probably going to chase Lucien because he ran away like a weenie.
Oh no, I want to watch that.
Wait, Ed, was Livia really chasing him, or were you just joking about that?
Nope, I wasn't joking.
Okay, we'll do
Yes.
that, and then we can go to your downtime, and then hopefully get down with. I've never seen downtime be this confusing, but okay. Livia,
But it would be short.
okay.
But
Yes, Livia, with your with your crit, you are able to see Lucien trying to sneak away from the bar, like a baby.
Lucien, stop. I mean, make a man of yourself. It's not because she has a spider face that she's a spider. Come on,
That's
you're better than that. Like you run into combat like an insane person.
just real quick. On Ink's face, the mandibles start moving, and it's just like, yep, she's a spider.
Ah!
You don't see that, Lucy.
Oh, right.
I'm kidding. Please continue.
Yeah, Lucian's just like, fuck, I'm spotted. Run!
Really? You're just being a kid. Snowflake is more courageous than you. Wussy! She's gonna go back in the bar and drink.
Okay.
I summoned the spiders because I'm Spider-Man.
Okay.
Oh God!
Okay.
Spiders, man.
I want pictures of Spider-Man.
Okay. And that ends that interaction, unless Lucian wants to do something, but I doubt it.
Nope, he's good.
Okay. Shy, for your downtime, what was it that you wanted to do again?
Okay. The first night she would sit down with Callie and ask her about what happened between the missions,
Mm-hmm.
and then late at night she would start putting she would pull out the children's dolls and start putting them on shelves and stuff,
Yeah.
and be like, Callie, I know she's not going to remember them. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of bad that whatever is causing our memories to not remember these things, I don't know who did it or what, but if they did it to protect us, then I don't think this is a good way of protecting us. It sucks that, we have to go through painful times, but I don't know. I think it hurts more knowing that you'll never remember, like these children. She won't remember them. And I'm sure next time I'm out, I don't think I'll remember them.
Mm-hmm. But I can remember them. So,
That's when Dusk will lean down and hug Callie. It's like, yeah. Be our little memory bank until we can remember ourselves, okay?
Okay. I don't know how we're gonna explain this to Poison Fang.
Yeah, our Loom. From what you told me, Loom is pretty close to the Dust Shy now.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully she remembers her,
Mm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna cry now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. So,
It's nice, though, having a family. And then that's when Dust Shy, gets that clicking noise in her head, and she's like, "Ugh." I guess that was the trigger. I can remember. Ugh, mm. Oh God, we met Night Scratch. Oh God, he's dead. Oh God.
I mean, well, let Callie. Well, did he tell Callie about it?
Yeah, probably.
She would have been
It's
like,
like,
"Well, that one lady's working on bringing him back. She seemed nice."
I know, but I couldn't save him on my mountain. Oh God, is everyone else dead? Where's my brother? And then she just falls to the ground.
Mm.
I can't believe Lucy and Dio killed him. How dare you,
The
you monster.
Callie
Alright,
would just pat you, just like move up to you, and like, just get some rest for now. We'll figure out about the others. And it's funny when you mention the others. A certain blue dragonborn stuck in a maze, a sunflower maze, sneezes.
and he's like, I fucking hate this place.
Yes. You're the one who put him there, not me.
That was a jokey, but
I know,
But
it makes
anyways.
sense.
Right. But anyways, the next morning,
Mm-hmm.
Deshai wakes up. Normal.
Mm-hmm.
Is Deshai ever really normal?
More
No, but
normal
normal
than
to
your
you guys.
ass.
Fair point.
It's like, morning, Callie. Morning.
Hi.
Poison Fang. Morning, Loom. Morning. Ooh, when did we get these dolls?
It's a long story. I'll tell you about it sometime later. Let's go greet everyone. We made it back home.
Oh, we did? Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
They used to hold children's souls in them.
Shut the frick
Yep.
up, Kyle.
Oh my god!
Right. So, and with that, Dashai can now do her whatever she wants to do for the long rest. I mean, for the downtime.
Yep. So, first things first, after greeting everyone,
Mm-hmm.
she'll be like, oh, the greenhouse is done! Finally! And then she'll reach into her bag and be like, I can make cat plants.
I forgot about that.
Oh god.
Exactly.
What have we done?
What have I done? So yes,
What have we allowed?
give me a. We're gonna start trying to cultivate the plants. With I'm assuming Livia's gonna help as well. I'm gonna need a what do you call it? Herbalism check with advantage.
Wisdom?
Yes, wisdom.
So I just assist for advantage.
Mhm.
Okay.
21.
Right. Okay. So 21. First week of growing with Livia's help, you both. I'm assuming both of you start writing down notes and stuff like that.
Yes.
I'm gonna assume, correct me if I'm wrong, that you try planting it in normal soil.
No, we brought some of the other soil with us.
Okay.
I think I would do at least one in the normal soil to see
Okay.
how it differences.
Yep. Okay. So, you do notice that different testing and stuff. You do notice that during the first week, the putting it in normal soil does not seem to pose any results.
Hmm.
When you put it in another, like when you put it in one of the ones with more of the nutrients and stuff from the Underdark, from the Sunless Roads, it does appear to hold some results, but you try to water it normally, and it seems that even though that, it sadly dies. It sadly withered away with too much nutrients.
Well, balls.
I guess it makes sense considering it was underground.
Actually was kind of interesting. What are they called? Venus flytraps are amazing due to the fact that they thrive with the less water and stuff. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of going for with my science on this one. But yes. But yeah, you're starting to get closer. You see that if you give it too much nutrients and too much, it kind of overstimulates it, and sadly, it kills the poor thing. Hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what your notes say. Well, that's what probably you would find out in the second week of testing.
And the last week,
Hmm. How do you want to run the test in the last week?
I kind of want to. If it seems like the sun has been giving it too much nutrients, kind of thing, I kind of want to put it in a more or like shade the area more for it.
Hmm. Okay. So by doing so, it seems that by putting it in a much more shadier area, not too much sunlight, your the plant slowly begins to bloom. Like it slowly seems to have a lot more results. Like it actually pops out of the soil, and it seems to slowly be developing, so to speak.
Olivia, we did it.
We did it. Yeah, we did it.
That's not Olivia. Okay.
Sorry.
Livia has never been Dora the Explorer. Livia?
Are you sure?
Oh my god.
And
Miss
and Annie Fanny for Fanny Fanny Man for Fanny Annie.
we did it! Haha! I can hear you guys. I just don't want to scream in my house.
What?
Were you far away?
House?
But it's probably late, isn't it?
Just cooking something.
Okay.
Okay.
But yes, you're able to on the third try. You're able to seem to have found the right amount of soil, water, and sunlight for this thing.
Nice.
Cool. So I'll write all those in my notes.
Mhm.
Gonna give 2 of the seeds I didn't use to Megan,
Mm-hmm.
since her notes helped me get this.
Mm-hmm.
And the other 2 to Dread.
Oh my days.
Oh my god.
Even though it's more like Dread probably at some point realized that we had these and came up to us. I was like, gimme.
Pretty much.
Gimme.
The cages won't work. The cages won't work.
Gimme always gets.
Yep.
Alright, so yes, you spend doing that. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your downtime?
I'd probably hang out with Loom, Poison Fang, and Callie.
Alright, so for the majority of the rest of the time, you enjoy a long rest. Any injuries you might have sustained are now gone due to you taking a very, very long relaxation.
Oh wait, I also lied. Because I'm sure I'm not doing the plants 24/7.
No, you would just plant them and then move around and do your other stuff.
So I think I would be teaching or doing Narami's teachings with Sarka to I guess all the NPCs that are interested.
Okay, which is the majority of the ones you actually brought to the surface. As soon as you
Oh, yeah.
said that you wanted to teach people, you honestly can swear Sarka started crying tears of happiness.
You just see Dashai's ears start bleeding out because of the loud, high-pitched squeak that Sarka is making.
Yes, she does make a large high pitched squeak.
Ooh. Squee.
But
Yes, a lot of Windows break kind of deal, and
Oh my god. But yes, you do that. And you enjoy the rest of your vacation. Oh my god.
Vacation time.
all I ever
Oh my
Wow.
I just kind of realized that Cody's new character is basically Black Arachnia from Beast Wars.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh.
days.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry if that's not what you intended, Cody.
I think they're still AFK.
Oh,
I'm back.
Not you. Well, Miss Anne, it's your turn.
Back just in time.
I'll leave then.
No, it's your turn, Miss Anne. What are you doing for your downtime? All right, you told me in the chat. Let me.
Yeah,
check
I
it out.
did because I knew I would probably forget stuff.
Yes, I'll
I would find clue for my teacher to know if he's alive,
Mhm,
where he is, what he's been doing.
mhm.
I would possibly get myself a familiar.
Mm-hmm. Is there any type of familiar you would like?
Wow, she's been thinking about what if she could get a familiar from those weird visions she sees. You know?
He's totally dead, man. Totally dead.
Oh my god, Karst.
So maybe she would do research on these beings.
Alrighty. Then I believe there's a rule for it in Xanathar's, but I believe it's literally just your intelligence. So please roll me a intelligence roll.
Be intelligent.
I mean, you're smarter than Lucy. I'll give you advantage. just because I feel bad.
Oh, nothing like a pity advantage. Take it though.
So
Take it.
yes, Miss Anne. Upon further researching these creatures, they appear to have been a interesting type of semi-aquatic creatures that can be found in the plane of water.
Mm.
I don't have a set name for them at the moment. If anyone can help me come up with a cute name for them, please help me.
Are we talking about those things those like manta ray kind of things?
Yeah, the bipedal manta rays. Well,
They're so
bipedal
cute.
means they're on 2 feet. Never mind.
I have no idea.
Quadrupedal.
Mm,
The ones
I
that
don't
are
know.
on all fours.
Super. I don't know.
Okay, first up question. What are they initially labeled as? Are they labeled, would you describe them as a beast, a monstrosity, a elemental, or a fae?
I would kind of
Prior
consider them a not a monstrosity, a beast.
a beast. Okay.
Mhm.
Um all right.
Come on, big brain Kyle.
Okay, I remember I like spontaneously came out with an entire ecology for them that one time, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Come on, fat brain Kyle.
Can you load up the picture for me, quick, if
Ooh,
possible?
I don't. That's gonna be a bit hard. I don't. I haven't seen a picture in a long time, and we do a lot of stupid stuff in the Discord.
Hold on. I actually have started following that person on Twitter. Actually,
Tweet. Motherfucker. Sorry.
sorry, I should have thought of it. I didn't expect it to be.
No, you can look at it while jump to something else. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's something
yeah.
else that
I'll
Miss
come
Anne
up
is
with it.
actually gonna do. Miss Anne, you also do some research to try to find out where your master is, talking to different sources, possibly asking Morgan since he's somewhat good at talking to shadier people and finding people.
My master is shady. That's what you're saying.
That's a.
I'm saying that there's information brokers that are
Yeah.
shady as all hell.
Okay.
That have information that kind of like they don't want to give unless you pay them, and Morgan can talk to them, and they're like, okay, fine, whatever. Turn,
Jeez.
turns out your master has been moving around the continent been trying to find information on how to go to hold on. Oh, God damn it! I have never said this name. He's
Someplace.
trying to figure out a way to get to the Crystal Blaze.
Oh no.
He
Do I know anything about that place?
give me a history check.
It's bad, man. It's bad, mamma jamma.
God damn, man.
What's with the crits though?
This is a disadvantage? No, I'm kidding. The Crystal Glaze, from what little knowledge is told and from what books is said, it used to be apparently, the stories say that it used to be inhabited by much more. That it's mostly inhabited by supposedly frost giants, some tribal like people, but a lot of the information for this place is left ambiguous. Like, it's not 100% sure if it's possible for people to live there or if anyone lives there and why. It's essentially unknown territory is what it is. There have been talks about certain expeditions supposedly starting up going there, but it's just rumor mills right now. As to why your master would want to go there, they're not sure. He kind of kept it to himself.
Why would he want to go there? I mean, he always complained about the cold, like hurting his joints. Okay.
Mhm.
And otherwise, it would be spa day every day.
Yes, and then you go to the
Almost.
spa every day.
And I would do some waiter job for Benji.
Okay. Any name Pippers or not yet?
Oh, I'm still trying to find the picture.
Okay. All right, and that's it for you, Pipper. It's your turn. I'm
I'll
sorry.
find something.
I want to call him a Sky Ray. I don't know.
Can be.
Let's see. I remember the ecology I came up usually did involve them temporarily flying through the sky while trying to look for mates, if I recall. Um,
Sky Maray.
I got it. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
they're from their water, and
I found the picture.
so. Oh, did you have the picture up? No. Okay.
Yeah, I found it. Not
Oh,
yet.
can
Wait,
you
wait.
load up on Discord chat, please?
Yeah, yes. I mean, Fable, it wasn't that far in our private conversation.
I thought it was in the other thing, Miss Anne.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not bipedal. They're quadruped. They're quadrupeds.
That's why I said no. They don't stand on two legs. They stand on all fours. Bipedal means
And I
they stand
remember.
upright. I'm stupid.
Yeah, bipedal. Yeah, quadrupedal is 4 legs.
Yeah.
What are these things
Water
called?
skippers.
Water skippers? Sure, that's an adorable name.
Yeah.
Because I remember
Perfect.
the ecology I thought of to them is they kind of skip over the water while they skip out of the water in a type of mating display.
Interesting.
Basically, I think the idea I had is that they compete who can skip out of the water the highest, so that and whoever won gets the mate that they are gets the mate is what I was thinking.
The one courting.
Yeah. I don't know.
So Livia will gather as much info as possible on waterscapers.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, one night, she will gather some courage to take responsibility for another soul in her life.
Miss Anne, okay.
But I was gonna say like, Fable. I feel so bad about like what I had you do for this downtime because I changed it like the day before.
But yes, Miss Anne, you now have a water skipper, and it sounds adorable. Alrighty. That's the initiative order. Lord Pippi.
You see Lucian yelling out in the distance, like, "Not another animal! No!"
I feel I still I'm sorry about that whole thing, Fable. When I came up with that really bad idea, and I'm glad I didn't use it.
It's okay, Kyle, but I'm used to your
Yeah.
sadly dark yet scientifically proven facts.
Oh well, no, I was talking about the whole downtime idea where I was gonna have Peppers run away.
Oh yeah, that was gonna be fun.
No!
Yeah.
She wanted to do a Scanlan.
I even
No, I was just
said
gonna.
Lucy probably can't take this anymore.
But then I was like, no, that's a waste of downtime.
So, I was gonna say, no, we already got Benji doing a Scanlan. No.
But yeah,
Scanlan died.
otherwise, Pippers is doing a lot these next 3 weeks.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell him or?
Yep. Feel free, my good man.
All right. So I think the first thing that we did, I think, was come up with the idea. I would bring the idea to the people building everything, and be like,
So, okay, listen here. Okay, so I would like a series of tunnels underneath here in case we need to hide or escape, and then a series of collapsible tunnels all around the perimeter, so that when something comes, we yank it, and then whatever's running in to kill us falls down and gets crushed to death.
Oh my.
Sound good? And then we fill it with water, so whatever's still living in there drowns.
Uh,
Holy shit.
well, they just look at you. Like you're talking to the builders, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they just look at you and just like they slowly nod and they're like, "All right, listen, we're literally just contractors that build. We're not experts in digging tunnels or stuff. And I'm pretty sure even if we were, that sounds really, really fucking dark. I don't think we want to deal that."
Well, we're dealing with somebody that turned his babies into zombies. I think we gotta get a little bit dark.
I mean, again, dude, I'm literally just a freaking contractor. I don't know how to deal with zombie babies.
So- oh no, the spirit Halloween store is attacking. Sorry. Uh,
Oh, you literally freaked that one. Freaking.
Pippers looks up to the sky.
I wonder where we can find some good diggers.
Which thankfully you reminded me.
Right.
Okay, so I think I think Pippers remembers the dog moles and remembers that they are with Lady Bumblebee, so he takes a short family road trip to Lady Bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely allow Gex and Snowflake and Uru to see all the animals and the monsters and introduce to the greatest NPC of this entire campaign, one that is a shining star for all of us, Sunny Jim, the cockatrice.
Okay.
Which I'm pretty sure Cody and Anne are like, what the hell is that thing?
No idea.
Never met him.
Never
I thought it
mind.
would be the griffin thing.
Okay,
No.
You forgot about
Pippers.
it.
No, I didn't. No, Tenderwing's still there, but
Okay.
um, early on in the campaign, we had to get some axe beaks and cockatrices for Lady Bumblebee, and I named all of the cockatrices Bartholomew, Carl, Becky, and Sunny Jim. And Sunny Jim was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would ask Lady Bumblebee if I could borrow the dog moles for a while.
Of course, she will probably also ask you why. Like, what's it? Why do you need these creatures for?
Well, I would explain the whole tunnel system plan to her.
Like, okay, so this is because we got probably an army of kobolds who are about ready to kill us and kill all of me, and Moria Talon is trying to kill us, and I just want to have some kind of like protection.
Um, well, a few questions. Who's
Yes,
Morio Talon?
he's that black dragon guy. Were you there when uh
What? I forgot Jen's character's name.
Misty.
Misty.
were you there when Misty got that one guy in jail that one time by pretending that she injured him despite being a paladin?
I believe she mentioned that. Yes, but I wasn't exactly there to see it.
Yeah, well, he turned all of his hatchlings into zombie minions called the Unhatched. Uh, he tried to kill. mm, Tried to kill a over there,
And I kind of like gesture over to Snowflake, who is cuddling with Sunny Jim, who's only going, "Peacock,"
Yes.
which translated means, "Do you have berries?"
That made sense. Um. Well, alrighty. Right. I'm not going to pretend to understand a lot of it, but if there's someone that wishes to threaten you and the beautiful children you have with you, I will lend them to you. But all I ask is that you please do not. Please make sure they come back safe and sound. And by the way, you really look like you need a vacation, dear.
What the hell is a vacation?
Oh, you poor sweet child.
Also, you got Ira, who's kind of like pulling on my tail with her beak.
Yes.
Do you got something to like? I guess this little guy has to be around me, or when she's an adult, she will rip me limb from limb and devour me very swiftly. Is there something I can use to carry her around, or don't have to worry about it? Don't have to worry about it getting into trouble.
Right. Yes. It's funny you asked that. You've used this item before, but it's finally finished being a prototype. It's called a pet snatcher. Patent pending, really. But
I thought it was called a pet satchel.
pet right, pet satchel. There you go. That's why I said patent pending. I wasn't sure if that was the right name or not. Slip of the tongue. Leave me alone, rude.
Pet Snatcher, copyrighted Team Rocket.
Yes. It's called a pet satchel. You'll be able to carry your animal friend with you at any point. She will have to come out for food and she will have to come out to for food and to use the bathroom, of course. But with this thing, you'll be able to have her there for at least 2 days max. She will need to come out for air, and she will be able to breathe just fine and be safe there. So you can carry her anywhere and anywhere you wish.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Yes.
And this is just as somebody who actually does it still have like the color option?
Yes, actually. And like
Okay.
you see her show you multiple. It comes in teal, pink, all different
Hello,
colors.
dummy.
Well, I don't know what the teal or the pink is. I remember for Era, dark green was forest, so I would definitely get that one.
Honestly, that's just me giving it random colors. They don't really have a.
I know. I'll have to think of pink now. I'll have to think of something for pink now.
Yeah.
Something. Oh, pink is gonna be like a rich person's fluffy bedroom. That would definitely be used for somebody with like a poodle or a rich person who thinks shocker lizards would like that or something. Thank you for the idea.
Oh,
Bubble bath.
You're welcome, I guess. But yes. But yes, this one, since you have a tiny owl bear cub, this should work fine. It'll simulate all the necessities that she has when living in the wild forest and
Lulu,
everything.
stop scratching the wall. Get out.
Oh my god.
Sorry, she's been getting into this habit of scratching the wall, and she's actually like getting into it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I've had that this week too.
Okay.
My dog hasn't been
Quarantine.
doing that.
And I think we agreed that was 300 gold.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm definitely. I'll probably ask Lucian about trying to get me some money on that silver coffer. Coffer. Bleh.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I still have a patch for a silver coffer worth 500 gold pieces. I haven't pulled it off yet. I forgot about it again.
Ah,
My pepper friend.
okay.
Okay.
Just the lands.
And I turn on Fluffy to explain the situation to Ira on what this thing does.
Mhm.
And I will say this, you have my full permission that she needs to get out during the most inopportune times.
Okay.
Because I do it to you all the time.
Alright. Pippers, it's your turn to fight Mario Talon. Oh wait, Ira has to come out now.
Not now.
Too bad. No. But yes, she'll just nod her head, be a bit confused, but she'll trust you. If it means
Okay.
you'll stop leaving. Okay.
And if I put it in a bag of holding, she is forever trapped in the Beastlands.
Oh no! Hi, Stabby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alrighty, and that's set. Is there
I
anything else
instantly
you'd
throw
like?
it in my bag of holding.
Oh my god.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
What happens to your bag of holding?
Basically, the way I made this item, so my players can have an excuse as to why their pets don't get hit with damage, is it functions like a bag of holding or a Heward's handy haversack. So if you put one or portable hole, so if you put one in the other, everything within 10 feet gets sucked into a random plane.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yep.
Like which
I'll
magic
link.
match?
I will link you guys to the item later.
Okay. Sorry, my dog's being weird.
Mhm.
Um, Other than that, I think I said that the two other things I was going to do is me and Uru were going to do research on Gothrat
Okay.
and Black Dragons.
Alrighty. Alright, so roll me a investigation with advantage because you do have help, but I will warn you, though any knowledge on Gothrat is gonna be very high. Very, very high.
Can I use?
You can use guidance, yes, but
Okay.
again, it will be a high roll.
Peppers.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
I did say you had advantage first.
Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration.
I don't know. Yes. If since Lucian wouldn't be there, he couldn't give you any. So
No. So 25.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'll look at this. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you next week, guys. Bye!
what?
I don't know, I panicked. Alright.
I'm sorry.
No.
It's not Peppers. Roll a d8. I was gonna see if you can get to 30.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Because usually once you get to like 30 level, like roll, if you get to like rolling 30s, that's usually like when they start saying it's like god level almost or demigod level.
Master Detective is right.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Pippers.
Mhm.
Alright. So, as for Goathrot's information, sadly you aren't that successful till you do find a note in a really old textbook, like a really old book that says this. The only clue you can find about Goathrot says if no, don't say that.
Says you're a butt.
Yeah, it says you will butt. Got him. No,
That's all it says is you a butt.
No. That's me being stupid. No,
Got him.
it says this. Um, it says this. All knowledge on such subjects of of black dragons and such forth are forever lost in the forever will forever be entombed and forever lost in the great library of Salem.
So I'm definitely writing that down. So we definitely have to go to this Library of Salem.
Like the cat we met.
Oh my god! Time to
Yeah,
rip
it's
open
all
a cat!
coming together.
Time to rip open a cat and find a library!
Yeah,
What?
no!
Oh, snap.
Jesus. That was
Nope.
dark, even for
That
you.
is very. That was dark. I would never do that. I love kitties. Okay, and I know there was one other thing.
You're
Was
looking for
working.
information on black dragons.
Yes.
Let me give you the information as well. Black dragons. The information you find is kind of like the same thing you'd be able to get from the book that Dushai uses. It states
Mhm.
that black dragons are one of the most evil of all chromatic dragons. They are more than willing to sell their own children if it means them so they're willing to sacrifice their own children if it means them surviving. Many of them do dream of conquest. Do dream of conquest and destruction. If
Hmm.
you are to ever cross a black dragon, note that they will do everything in their power to destroy you and those that you love.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's not a good prize.
Yes, but it also says that they enjoy suffering they enjoy suffering to the point where they will destroy everything around you before they let you die. I am not
Eesh.
kidding. This is literally from the monster manual itself.
Oh no, I believe you.
You see in a different city, just Minerva. Someone's talking about me.
Meanwhile, in Eberron, about 1/10 of the population of Argonessen goes, "Achoo! I feel somebody's saying bad things about us. Oh well, time to go help out the orphanage."
Like,
And then you just see them blowing acid all over the orphanage. Yes, help me.
oh my god! But no, hey, that's just the thing is. It also says, but yes, that is what you find out that black dragons are essentially the worst ones to cross. They are willing to do anything and everything for their goal, even if it means sacrificing their children for said goal.
Okay, I write all of that stuff down definitely,
Mhm.
and I know the last one is the one I am most looking forward to. Do I need to roll anything for that one?
Which one are you looking forward to do, my dude?
The gun.
Yes, you do need to roll me a Tinker's Tools, please. Intelligence.
Okay. Can I have
Guidance?
uh, a guidance? But would I have anyone in the area that might be able to help me?
Grim, he's kind of there, but he's mostly just kind of like in a stump, so maybe ish, not really.
Who put him in his stump?
Um, who I forgot. Who's that tiefling woman? I believe she was a tiefling who taught me the beginning of
Oh yeah,
the
Roxy,
art.
she's there, but
Oh,
every time you go near the crafter station, it keeps blowing up. You're not sure what she's doing, but it keeps blowing up.
but can she help?
Oh yeah, she's like, huh, a gun. Yeah, sure. I mean, it'll be fun. I'd be more than happy to help you. Just don't tell the dwarves or my master where you got that, because they'll probably be mad at me. But to be
Oh,
honest,
don't
I
worry.
I don't really care. So sure, I'll be more than happy to help you.
So can I get advantage?
Yeah, you'll definitely get advantage.
Okay. Advantage with guidance. Dexterity or intelligence? You said.
Intelligence, my good man.
Okay. Please come on.
You have guidance as well.
18.
Yes, you are able to modify it. You are able to fix it and do the modifications that you wanted to do.
Okay, so guys, this thing now has 5 different abilities. If 5 are the 5 we discussed are okay.
Yes.
Okay, the first one, it shoots out a flag that says bang.
Oh jeez.
Okay, the second ability is it has a flare gun.
Of course.
hmm
Hey, that one's actually useful.
The next one is Euphoria Bomb. I get a canister of Watson's Euphoria Breath, and basically it's a long range fairy dragon breath weapon. The only problem is I can't use it very often because every time I make one, I have to buy him a freshly baked apple pie, and I don't want him to get fat.
Fairy dragons apparently love apple pies.
Then there's grease bomb, so I basically I think it was 2 or 3 days I get an extra grease spell, or
It's yeah, like
what
you
do we?
said, like every 2 to 3 days. Let's make it 3 days.
Okay, 3 days. Every 3 days I get an extra grease spell, and the last one I am going to round up Lucian and Callie for.
Lucian, you mean Dustin?
Yeah, No, I would just, not Lucian. I don't want Lucian to know about this just yet.
Okay.
I would get Callie.
Okay.
I would get Callie for this one, and I would find Dustin.
Okay. He's just walking around greeting people normally. Oh, by the way, Pippas, in the
Mhm.
notes you found about black dragons, it also talks about how incredibly smart they are, and that's one of the traits that makes them so dangerous. But you kind
Obviously,
of
that was
know that.
written.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was written by a black dragon who's full of himself. Gotcha.
Yes, but yes, you've seen how smart and devious your boss is, so yeah, you kind of would
Yeah,
be like, yeah, that made sense.
yeah, but I would still think a black dragon wrote it to pat himself too hard on the back.
Yes, pretty much.
I
Okay,
could see that.
Right?
we're definitely gonna have to figure out like how. I think probably we can just use like normal pistol stats for these abilities, maybe like the actual firing of them.
Yeah, I did say it's a flintlock, so you can use that stat.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just use that.
Like, okay, Callie, come here. I want to show you something.
Okay.
And
Okay, we gotta be super stealthy here. All right, I want you to find.
we try to find Dustin and be stealthy so he doesn't know we were here.
Okay.
Does he? Do I have to roll stealth?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Guidance.
Damn it, Kyle. This is what I deal with, guys, with his dumb idea.
I like it.
16.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it in a second.
Alright,
Okay.
16 works, yes.
I load up the special canister into the gun.
Do you want to fire it or do you want me to fire it? You don't hit him. You just have to hit nearby him.
I guess you can shoot it. I don't know.
Okay, watch this.
And I fire the canister near. Dustin.
Okay. Guys, they're gonna hate
So-
this, Lucy.
So what happens is I assume Dustin looks down and sees the canister.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh
Yep.
my, what's this?
The canister opens up, and a bunch of tiny little robot spiders come out and start to swarm Dustin.
God damn it.
So they crawl all over him, and then they all look at him with their little robot eyes, go, "We're gonna bite you now!" And they just start biting him.
You're a monster.
Yeah.
Jesus. Why? Why would you do this?
That is when you see whoever's paying attention or whoever's probably seeing. You see your angelic friend Dustin running around basically being attacked by tiny robotic spiders.
They are incredibly adorable, and I want to emphasize that. They are basically like Lucas the Spider, only robots.
Oh, jeez.
Right. Lucas the spider robots are basically beating him up. He
That
probably
bite
run
you.
to you, Dashai.
Hey, this reminds me of the time I brought in all those spiders in that one bar of yours.
Oh, no.
Ink's like- Ink is like, I feel at home here.
Oh, no.
It's like, all right, calm down.
There's so
Calm
many.
down.
They're all so adorably, but there's so many.
What dice did we agree on for the roll for it? Was it a D8 or a D12?
A D8.
D8?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't get to. I won't be able to make another canister for 8 days.
Yep. Makes sense. Alrighty. So, that's the end of your thing. I have something planned for all you lovely peoples.
Oh, no.
Yes, Lucian, roll me initiative. It's you
I
versus
use
the
Lucian
Spider
as a
Queen.
meat shield.
Oh, shit.
I activate Hero Shield and just grab Lucian and put him in front of me.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. I ran out of Hero Shields.
No.
Hey, Sammy.
Okay, but yes. Okay, at that is the end of your that is honestly the end of your 3-week vacation. Well, your
I'm
3 day
sorry,
go to-
vacation
Card.
time.
Did we go to the beach?
Not yet. I'm getting to that actually.
Oh, I thought that might have been part of it.
The next day after Benjamin's new bar is open, then you guys. Well, it's been already open, but yeah. So
Oh, there is one other thing I noticed.
yes.
In our bag, there was a couple of high quality bear pelts. I noticed, and Lucian would probably see if there was anyone on the farm who could use them to make them into something that they needed around the place.
Our leather crafter.
Yeah, Shelly can do it.
Then he would give them to her to work on it. Also, is the javelin of lightning still in there, or is that what Webby has now?
She has the javelin of returning or poof back or whatever she calls it.
Oh,
Recall?
yeah, the recall one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's still in there. So yeah, he would just offer up the owl bear pelts, not bear pelts, but owl bear pelts.
Mhm.
But yeah, offer them up to see if they can be turned into something good.
They can be. Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess I would ask Rex Grimclaws if he needed my armor to upgrade it or anything.
He would look at you and pretty much just ask, "Do you have any metal material for work? Or,
Do I?
or any idea on how you wish to upgrade it, make it stronger?"
Let's see. No, I don't think we picked up any metal throughout this whole mission.
I have I have friends who works in metalworking. He can give me some. I can buy some. Hmm, I can buy some frost. Um, what did I call it again?
Crossplating?
No, it tells it. It's called frost iron. It's apparently metal made of pure ice. Magic related, not sure, not fully understand, but I can make it so your armor helps against cold and ice type things.
Deal. How much?
Uh, I need to contact him first, but I think it'll be at least like 400 gold because it's magic. But I'd be able to
Oh,
upgrade it just fine.
Deal.
Okay.
Deal. I'll give you the money when you know. For sure.
Okay. I'll get back to you tomorrow on that.
Yeah, when you know for real, not for play.
Okay.
Nay.
Fable, I did forget two things.
Yes.
I forgot that I was gonna buy a shift weave for Snowflake and try to get Bugrim to train and Rex to train Gex.
Okay. You can get her the shift weave. I don't know how much that is, but I'll trust you on the cost because you have the Everon book open. I'm assuming
Yep, it's a common item.
it's like about 50 gold, honestly, in my world, so no problem. Let's
One
see.
of them is
Mhm.
one of them is super cute, and the rest of them are survival gear.
Okay. One of them,
Most of 'em-
survival gear, basically has goggles on the top of the hat.
And most of them are camo.
Okay. Right, you do that. Yes, so you can get that. As for Budgrim and Rex, they basically tell you, well, Budgrim's like, well, here's the thing, bitch. I can teach him how to fight and stuff, but he seems to prefer using shields and stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't really use shields, but I can probably train him on how to use weapons, maybe.
Yeah, tell him how to stab better.
All right. Hold on. What's wrong? You ever since you came back, you're not you. You usually make a lot more jokes. You're never this angry about stuff.
Well, there's a guy who did an illusion where he showed me Snowflake's dismembered head in the back, and I'm kind of a little bit on edge. So I just want to make sure.
I got you. I got you. No need to say more. This guy's using illusion magic to mess with your head. I got you. I promise, me and Rex and everyone else will make sure that the kids are safe. All right? It's the least we can do for what you've done to help us so far. I'll try to teach him the best I can, but I can only do so much. It's up to him to learn the rest. All right?
All right. I got you. Thank you.
Just know that you're not alone. We are here to help you. Hell, you basically gave us a home. So don't worry, you're not
Dear.
alone in this madness.
I've derailed the campaign enough. I'm sorry.
Now the campaign.
Kyle, you're fine. Jesus Christ, Kyle. Right, so yeah, after that, yeah, he'll start trying to train Dex on how to, I guess, use his fighting prowess to his ability, like his stature.
Mm-hmm.
And Dushy, I'm still assuming one day you're still gonna teach Dex on how to defend himself better. So we can say that as well.
Well, I still imagine I take at least an hour to hit him with the
With
the toy hammer.
Yeah, yes.
And then when he gets used to hitting that, I'll do the real hammer so he can feel the weight of it.
Oh my god.
He needs to learn.
I know.
Well, she can heal.
It
She's
reminds me
teaching him the wrong way of healing.
It reminds me of that one meme where the skeleton Santa gives the child the sword, and the lady's like, "Why did you give a child the sword?" She's like, "She needs to learn. If she gets cut with it, then she'll learn never to run with a weapon again, or something like that." It's so dark.
It's a scene from Discworld.
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Cody.
It's like that one video where it's like, "What do you have there?" And the kid's writing. He's like, "A knife." No.
Alrighty. So, yes, so you guys, essentially, after this and after everything's calmed down, the next day, like after settling in and having your 3 weeks of rest, the next day, Lady Bumblebee comes to visit you all. She comes in her dragon form, lands in front of your thing. A lot of the your elven guard man Gift is a bit confused because there's a dragon in front, but everyone seems to be calm and this is normal for you all.
This is normal.
So she comes by and says, like, she turns into her dragonborn form and says, "Hello, everyone. I have a proposal for you all." No one. Okay.
Lucian's just gonna be like, "Oh, well, alright. Well, what is the proposal?"
Well,
B, you gotta check out my plans. And then I'll start pushing her towards it.
just hold on, hold on, dear.
They're cats.
Oh my goodness. Hold on, I will check it out in a minute. Just my proposal is this. Pippers, the ever so lovable, came to visit me a couple days to borrow the Dogmos, and I noticed he seems very stressed out. I was wondering if you would all like to come to my vacation home. Well, it's not really my home per se, but it's an island I recently acquired and was wondering if you'd all like to stay there for a while.
You keep saying that word. Like, what the hell is it?
It's
simple. It's a song. Vacations all over.
Are you taking us to a song home?
Lucian's just kind of like pat Pippers on the shoulder. Pippers, a vacation is when, well, people who work constantly, most of the year, take time off from work. Basically, they stop working for a week or two and let their bodies heal and recharge from the constant strain of work.
What are you talking about? I'm the one that heals.
It's not just healing physically. It's a mental, spiritual healing.
Well, I guess it's none of you live with giant dragons. Usually, you probably don't get eaten up all the time when you take time off.
Yes, your situation, the situation you came from, I imagine vacation would not be something that they would employ. But
oh Oh no, sick days usually result in you being eaten, so there's no such thing as time off.
Yes.
Pippers, your life is sad and depressing.
I concur.
Ah!
Oh my god.
But nonetheless, so Pippers, from all the work that we've done, I think it is time that we do deserve a place to sit back, relax, and just not worry or stress about things.
But we're being hunted by a murderous red dragon.
Black dragon.
Black. What color did I say?
Red.
Red.
Why did I say red dragon?
That's how pretty
What?
much-
It's like you see Deshai slowly put away the knife.
Is Red
Yeah.
Dragon's name Story Abstract?
I seriously don't know. My brain said black. My mind said red. I don't know.
Wait, isn't your brain and mind the same thing?
Were
No,
you
my
reading the
mouth.
word-
God damn it.
He's
Were
dead.
you, by any chance, reading the word red written in black ink?
I was actually logging on to something to pay a bill, and the background was red. So maybe that's why
Oh my
I forgot to
God.
pay. I forgot to pay a bill, and I didn't want it to be late.
Oh, that's fair.
But anyway, Pippers, yes, while we are indeed having some troubles on the horizon, they don't seem to be an immediate concern. So we can take some time to rest, recover, and come into this with a new perspective.
Like not dying?
Well, yes, not dying, but basically how we're going to go about kicking that black dragon's ass to be black and blue.
Then he might gain lightning powers. That'd be bad.
Uh, basically, we're going to give that dragon a thrashing. I guarantee.
Okay. Okay, that sounds fair.
But we can worry about planning how we're going to do that after we relax and let our bodies, minds, and spirits gain some much needed recovery time.
Okay, I guess. Let's do it then. This vacation.
That's all I ever wanted.
I hate you.
I seriously love that song. I'm not gonna lie.
This is very catchy.
It is.
Ink is going to lean into whoever's nearest. Remember when I said I was good at stabbing? I don't think I'm good enough at stabbing to stab a dragon.
You'll be fine.
Excuse me.
Out of character. Well, if you're not good enough to stab, I guess we could always get Benji back. He's good enough to punch a dragon. Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god, guys! Benji!
I'm sorry. I'll be good now. I'll be good.
Yeah, right.
You're right.
Anyway, Lady Bumblebee's just like, well, nonetheless, everyone, nonetheless, dears, you would be so kind as to meet me at the Divine Dream in, let's say, about 2 hours. Be prepared for a nice vacation. You all deserve it. After all, I've been hearing rumors and seeing different things about y'all, and it's never good to overwork the
Rumors?
city. Your name has
Oh.
actually been getting out there, believe it or not. Ever since you saved Silver Moon, there's been a lot of rumors about you. Some good, some a bit bad. At one point, they said, and I quote, "Those chaotic comets keep threatening to burn down my house." I don't
It was
think-
one time. It was one time.
Right. Well, everyone, I'm not sure, but you really are coming out in the world, and I just don't want you all to overwork yourselves. I've sadly seen certain adventurers overdo it, and it never ends well for them.
Was there any rumors about me?
And me?
And me?
Yes, my dear Lucian, there's rumors about a certain blue Asimar that seems to not stop hitting on women and has a problem with that's a problem with I don't know, it was weird. They just said
It,
he had a problem. As for you, dear,
it was one time,
as for you, dear Pippers, they
as
talk
I
about a
recall.
kobold that keeps calling himself the greatest detective ever. Or
That is
master
a
detective.
false. Okay, I was gonna say that's a false lie, but you fixed it. Thank you.
That's a false light. Wait, never mind.
Nonetheless, before any craziness and people start asking you for help or calling you by name, meet me at the Divine Dream, please, in 2 hours. So that way you have enough time to gather your stuff.
What did they say about me?
Are you asking as Ink or Benji?
Ink. Benji's
He's
asleep.
gone.
Well,
No!
well, my dear, I've
Ah,
never met you, but you appear to be a Warforged. Huh? You are by
what's a
far,
Warforged?
you are by far one of the rarest creatures I've ever met, and that's saying something, seeing as how long I've lived. Hmm.
Lucian
Right?
just kind of like shaking papers. What's a Warforged?
I don't know.
Well,
Was there a war?
yeah, like 2,000 years ago. I keep mentioning it every so often. That's like the premise of the story. I hate you all.
No, like I was saying, is there a war recently where there was a reason for wars to be forged?
No.
Oh.
But she's just like, well, I've yet to meet anyone like you, but I'm sure there's some more chaos to be had for now. As for me, I'm going to go see what ever so lovely Lady Dushy wants to show me, because I imagine Dushy's been trying to pull her this entire time.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
we
I'm
can
gonna roll
go
strength
learn
to
more
see if
about someone like me.
Olivia, Olivia, I've heard that you are by far, so far from what I've told, in this colorful group of adventures.
Nope.
You're one of the few that have a nice head on their shoulder.
Yeah, that's why there's no like
Hey.
rumors about me like charming men and
Hey, I have a beautiful head on my shoulders.
No, but they have said that you are that your kindness has that due to the fact that you all are the only few I've ever known to show kindness in a place as dark as the sunless roads. Never lose that kindness, please.
But
Should we tell? Listen.
yes, yes.
Should we tell her that we cut off somebody's hand and then stuffed it?
Please don't.
I believe we should not say that. But I am quite concerned about. I have a very beautiful head. Look at my head. It is very quite beautiful.
Yes. All right. I'll see you all later. And then she gets pulled to the thing with the time.
Ugh.
But
She was playing this whole time, but she just wasn't budging.
Listen.
yes, yes.
Should I show her my hagheads?
No.
No. I do not think. I do not think that is something that Madam Bumblebee would be very appreciative of.
Why? What's wrong with it? As I pull one out. What's wrong with one of these
Oh.
things?
Besides the smell, oh, it is quite a horrendous sight. Oh,
I don't see what's the problem.
How old are those hackheads by now? It's been 3 weeks.
It's been more than
Probably.
3 weeks, actually.
And I
I'm
have
thinking-
not been gentle reposing, by the way. I have not been gentle
So,
reposing.
they've definitely been decaying.
Oh boy.
Like, if you showed Deshai them kind of thing, she'd be like, why do you still have those?
I put the hackhead away and then try to. Oh, I dropped some hag goo. One moment.
Ew.
I can imagine at some point you would have to put them in a jar. Be all Futurama style.
Jesus Christ.
Pickle 'em.
Okay, so Dusha, you show Lady Bumblebee your cute fire cat creature plant thingy.
How many did I get, by the way, out of the 6 I planted?
You got 2 of them for now.
Woo!
Hmm. So yes.
Look, look, there are animals and plants.
Oh my, they really are.
Yeah, and watch this. And I'll poke one in the belly so it does a fireball in my face.
Oh, oh dear.
I know, aren't they adorable?
Yes, but they seem to be kind of dangerous at the same time.
Uh, what's a little fire hurt anyone?
Alrighty.
As you see, like, she literally had to, like, build kind of like a wall around them from the other plants so they don't burn the greenhouse.
Oh my god.
And there's, like, just scorch marks everywhere. Take off, who's my precious snuggums.
She just says, "Alright, my dear, I will see you in the next 2 hours. Make sure to get everything ready for your nice vacation."
Vacation's all I ever wanted.
Oh my god. So yeah, she'll leave you all to get ready for your vacation.
Girls just wanna have fun.
Oh my god. Oh, by the way, Dashai, before you leave, Rex will come up to you and say, Dashai, I believe I had contacted friend. He said it'll cost 600 for everything. I'd be able to make it in no time.
Deal. I'll do it, but get ready for vacation because we're going. On
Okay.
vacation's all I ever wanted.
Okay, so you pack up everybody, and you
Yes, I pack everyone up. I just like start picking up everyone and just throwing them in the carts.
okay.
Ow!
Yes, Pipper was first, and then all the heavier people will be on top of him.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh,
Ow!
this is what you do to yourself, Kyle.
Quiet, Pippers. I'm Tetrising here to get everyone in.
Oh, Tetris.
Should I be the last one to be thrown? Ow!
No, because you fit in a corner, so you have to be the first one.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna find you and cast grease on you so bad!
Yes, I do love that movie, Grease. It's good.
No, it's
What
not.
the fuck?
I've never actually seen it. Then throws another one.
Oh
It's
my
incredibly bad.
god. Okay, so you guys, right. So you guys pack up your stuff for the nice vacation, and you guys head to the Divine Dream, where Lady Bumblebee's waiting. She says, I think I know why you're wondering why I asked you here. Well, it turns out that the guild has been trying to establish for a while now a teleportation circle, and I have one there. I have a circle there just for me, and we'd be able to teleport from there. If not, we could take a boat, but the boat will probably take us a week just to get there, and it's much easier to teleport.
Don't rock the boat, baby,
Teleportation.
rock the
This
boat.
is so convenient. If only I could do it.
I'm sure
Maybe
you'll
someday you'll learn it.
Yes, maybe someday you'll learn it. Also, Olivia, also Miss Anne, if you want to write down the teleportation runes for like the
Yep.
circle runes for that, just let me know, and I'll just say
Shoot.
you can write that. So yep, you now have the circle for Gold Shrine. There you go. For later, whenever you do learn the teleportation spell.
Oh, do we also mean that we have the location for Lady Bumblebee's vacation home?
But you have to get there first before you can start copying the runes. But yeah, she's just like, all right, fair warning. For those of you that have never teleported before, you're gonna probably feel really sick afterwards. So if you need to vomit, please make sure to do it away from the others.
Wait. I need to get a recording stone to record this because it'll be hilarious.
Recording stuff.
Yes.
Alrighty, one at a time. Yes, you take some of the NPCs. Mostly just the ones that are coming to vacation with you all, and one by one, you step on the portal, and you're all teleported. I need every one of you to make me a Constitution save, please.
What? I've been teleporting way before I've been in this realm.
Not willingly.
You portal hopped, not teleported.
Same thing. It's all the same thing to me.
Oh
I was hoping I would
No,
get. I was hoping I would get a
knew it.
less second.
God
Yes.
damn it!
Lucian's gonna puke for sure.
How much is a recording
Yeah!
stone, by the way, so I can see these two vomit?
50 gold.
Alright, yeah, recording stone.
Oh my god. But yes, as soon as you guys teleport to the other side, you are in what appears to be an outside of a nice beach home with yes, Pippers and Lucy, you sadly have teleportation sickness.
I'm recording it. I'm like, this is gonna be a hilarious start of our vacation.
Hold on! Just shy! One moment! As I put a hand on Just Shy.
What? Lucian's gonna look this like, what are you doing?
You know, it's a good thing I have scales because it easily wipes off.
Prestidigitation. Whooshing.
Everyone, welcome to. I'm actually gonna call it Casa del Sol, but I'm stupid. Welcome to my vacation home of Casa del Sol. Everyone, make yourselves at home. Remember, we're gonna be here for a while, so please, and I do mean please enjoy your vacation for now.
More like Casa del LOL.
Lol.
All right.
Also,
permanent disadvantage for you on teleportation from now on.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I took out the 600 GP, by the way.
Okay. Rex will be able to have your upgraded armor in due time. After your vacation, it should be ready.
Alright.
Yay, vacation.
Time for vacation!
Okay, dears. Let me give you some water real quick, okay? Hold on.
There's water
Take
right
your
there!
time.
No, don't
There's-
drink
Yes,
it.
yes.
Oh!
I like constantly pointing at the recording stone as he's about to drink it. It's like, yes, yes.
Are you
What's wrong with drinking this water? There's so much of it!
are you gonna drink the water, Pipper?
You know I am!
Okay, as soon as you drink it, you drink straight up salt water. It makes you want to throw up.
Oh boy.
So after a little bit, I would just laugh and go up to him and do lesser restoration on him.
God
You
damn it.
monster.
Hey, he's
Oh, no,
going to do it to himself, God.
Oh no, I'm allergic to lesser restaurant! Never know.
You're alive. You're fine now.
Okay. Lady Bumblebee comes with glasses of clean, fresh water. She's like, here you go. Drink this slowly. Just take your time.
Chug it, chug it, chug it.
Oh my god.
I chug it.
Okay. Just please enjoy your stay here, okay? Just
Fail.
yes.
You cannot put something like salt water in front of someone who's never been around salt water and not expect him to drink it.
I know, but I was hoping he'd at least realize how stupid that is.
Oh, I realize how stupid that is. Pippers wouldn't know what the hell salt water is.
Right, he grew up in the swamp, right? I forgot.
Yeah, Deshai would laugh and be like, haha, Callie, remember when I did this?
Oh my god. More flashbacks.
Get to the chopper!
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy. Oh boy.
Right, so you guys can now have your beach episode. Do whatever you feel like your characters would do at the beach. Relax. Enjoy a nice vacation. Go for a swim. Anything like that. I kind of feel
Cobalt
like
blood.
if Webby was here, she would drink the salt water too. Is that fair to say?
That's very fair to say. That does sound like a Webby thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Think you guys would be vomiting at the same time too, like drinking the water at the same time and bleh at the same time.
Only problem is Webby has a very high constitution. I'm
Mhm.
assuming.
Yes, he
Probably
does.
drinking it and somehow feels hydrated.
Oh my god, she has the kidneys of a cat. They're that good.
Oh my god.
What? It's true. Cats' kidneys are amazingly good. It's
I
ridiculous.
thought they were pretty bad. That's why they need to drink extra water. But
Well, no. From what I understand, apparently they could actually hydrate themselves on salt water, which is kind of ridiculous.
Hey, Link, would you like some salt water?
No,
Huh?
no,
Would you like some
No.
salt water?
Kyle.
Just because they can hydrate off it, I don't think that
No,
means it's good for it.
I would never do that. I'd never do that to Link. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Right?
I love my buddy too much. Love him
That's-
more than any human.
That's fair. That's how I feel like about my animals. But yeah, um, right. So you guys can now have your vacation. Enjoy the thing. I honestly have I don't really have anything prepared because how do you prepare for a vacation?
Lucian is going to, as soon as he gets situated, he's going to just like start pulling out from this magic bag. He just suddenly got umbrella, towel, bag filled with like suntan lotion, drinks, and then he's just gonna just like rip off all of his clothes in just one fell swoop somehow, and this is just in a swimsuit.
Okay.
And he just puts on some shades, and it's like vacation time.
Okay.
Pippers would definitely go swimming.
Mhm.
But I am going to warn you. I think you know what's coming. He doesn't want to get his clothes wet, but he does not know that swimsuits exist.
Oh no!
You're gonna have disadvantage while swimming. No. That's
Oh
not
god,
gonna
skinny
work.
dipping! No!
Wouldn't I technically have advantage because there's nothing stopping me? Like
No.
a crocodile.
Oh god, that's gonna be a whole lot of
You're. Oh my god.
cold,
Kyle,
naked kobold.
Kyle, you are in the ocean. Crocodiles are more bayou and swamp areas. This is not the bayou.
Australia has saltwater crocodiles. They're the largest species of reptile on the planet.
All
But
right.
this isn't Australia.
This is not Australia.
That's somewhere else. That's we're not in that far south. Crikey.
Webby just beat the DC to not throw up, but she'll still drink the salt water to be dumb.
Jesus, +5.
Right.
Oh, I rolled Constitution, not Constitution save, but I wanted to lose.
Alrighty. So yeah, enjoy your vacation, my dudes.
Well, Olivia would actually probably take this moment to cast the Find Familiar spell
Mm-hmm.
on the beach, like a
Alright.
badass.
Alrighty, listen.
It's a badass cast a spell on the beach.
I just love how you message Chris saying, "Hey, would you drink sweet seawater?"
But I'm
Oh,
curious. I want to know what's fair to say. I mean,
Oh.
I know majority votes yes, but I just want to ask from Chris himself.
I will add one more thing. Just as a reminder, is surprising that Lucian is actually fairly buff, not like super like bodybuilder ripped, but is actually just not squishy soft boy.
Despite his behavior.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, so she would cast the Find Familiar spell, and there would be that very, very intensely cute thing that would appear. And she would be like, kind of like silently looking at it with huge eyes of like, this is the cutest thing ever.
Must have
And
it.
she's gonna look at it for probably 10 to 15 minutes
Mm-hmm.
in silence
Oh.
until she's gonna say, yeah, okay, I'll call you like Ray. Yeah.
It has a big old smile on its face when you say that.
She's gonna try and pet it.
It lets you pet it.
Oh.
What's its name?
Skippy.
Just with a soft L.
Ray.
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 Yeah.
Ray. Okay.
So, And she's doing that in swimsuit because it's a fucking beach.
Okay.
And then she's just gonna like read a book and like I don't know, take a swim once in a while.
Alrighty. So you all enjoy a nice vacation. Lucian, with his surprisingly somewhat muscular body, but not overly muscular like bodybuilder, like you mentioned. We gotta be fair with him. Pipper's trying to swim with his full armor on and leather. It's gonna stink bad, and it's not gonna be fun.
No,
Don't worry,
I'm completely naked. What are you talking about?
I thought you were
Yeah.
No,
No,
he said he went completely naked because he doesn't know the thing about like swimsuits existing.
Okay, so yeah. So Peppers, your completely naked cobalt friend is down in the
Whee!
middle of the ocean swimming. Yeah, I mean I know you guys want to be close as friends, but I don't think you ever want to be this close.
yeah,
Don't look
no.
at your father, Snowflake and Gex. Just keep building his castle.
Yeah, this is the
To
first time
be
they've ever seen sand, so they're curious.
to be fair, this ain't the first time Lucian and Dushy have seen Pippers naked. I think he was like naked
Yeah.
like the 4th episode.
Yeah, that's why Dushy doesn't really care. She just doesn't want to expose the kids. Think of the children.
Um, uh, Ink, what are you doing?
Hey, get stuff like you want to swim.
I think by that point somebody would have told Pippers to put on a swimsuit.
Yeah.
Or you would have
Oh,
noticed everyone else has swimsuits on. You're like,
I would have
I-
expected one of you people to bring it up to him.
Oh, this
I
is,
don't know. Maybe you're a nudist kind of thing, and we're just giving you
Lucian-
your freedom.
yeah. You don't know if this is not normal or whatever, but also it's kind of funny.
He's not wrong. It is funny.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Pippers.
Yeah, but Cody, what are you doing, my guy?
I think Ink is going to like set up stand, like borrow a card table from Lady Bumblebee,
Mm-hmm.
and just like do caricatures for people.
Oh, that's adorable. Alrighty.
20 gold each, though.
He set up his stando. Sorry.
Livia will get a tattoo. She will ask Ink for a tattoo.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to get the same tattoo as Benji. Solidarity to remember him.
I'm not getting a
I
tattoo.
wasn't
You're
really
crazy.
thinking about that, but
To remember our long lost friend.
He's back in town.
How do we know he's not here?
It would actually be kind of funny if Benji came with us.
Oh my God.
Benji's just wandering around in the background.
I see. Hey there, Benji.
Why do I imagine Benji in those old style swimsuits that's basically like those weird stripe things where it's just like
Oh,
covers the whole body.
oh,
Basically.
when Pipper says that, he wants one right away. Like that.
That looks amazing.
So yeah,
Pipper, how the hell did I get here?
I like to imagine that Benjamin would, like for you, Cody. I like to imagine now that he's here, he'll probably just go fishing or something, just because everyone else is doing their own thing.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Would I be able to find one of those old style swimsuits?
Yes, if you walk into the building naked, Lady Bumble would be like, just like, you're like, oh my dear, no one. All right, here you go.
Hi.
Please put
Okay.
on some clothes, my. Here you go. This will probably be to your taste, hopefully. It's one of those old style striped things I was talking about for you.
I mean, do you think this is in size? And I'm like,
And I kind of turn around.
you think it'll fit me?
Please just put it on.
Oh my God.
Covering their eyes at this point.
I feel like right now we should end it because I'm partway wondering if this is getting to the point of sexual harassment.
Just please put on me.
Okay.
So yes, you
I
guys.
put it on.
Okay. So yeah, you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your vacation. Oh my god.
Lucian during the vacation, when we're at the beach, would attempt to uh, just I don't know, be Lucian.
Okay.
What does that even
Let
mean?
me-
Is there even any other people around for him to be Lucian?
I guess Lucian light. Then I guess is the best way to put it. Occasionally staring longer than he should. Is I guess the best way to put it.
So is there
Okay,
so
Anime beach episode.
Yeah.
so my question is are you like laser focused on that?
Apparently not with the 7 perception.
So you're not paying attention to your surroundings, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I create a sand trap around Lucian.
Oh shit.
If I can I do a stealth or sleight of hand?
Yeah. I mean, this is
Uh,
good, so you can enjoy your silliness. Go for it, pal.
Stealth.
Yes.
Guidance, if you allow it.
Yes, I will allow guidance.
Also, by the way, Stexy Dread, her girlfriend's there, and she is wearing a bikini, even though it makes no
Aw.
sense. Even though it makes no sense considering she's just a robot spider.
Does she have like God, what are those hats called? A sunflower hat?
She has a sun hat. Sun hat, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sorry, Lucian, but I know that Pippers would do this.
It's fine. It's fine.
Somebody has to get buried in the sand. It's a law.
Yeah, it is. And Lucian is prime target. So
Yeah.
so your sand trap. What does it do exactly? Or
All it would do is if you step on it, you just fall into the sand, and it's like just one of those moments where it's like a head sticking out of the sand, and that's pretty much it.
and is that just like all around the towel, or
Right ahead.
how would you?
You were too busy looking at beach babes, my dude.
Yeah, I guess. But you're a tiny blue kobold. That's fair.
Well, he is tiny.
Well, Olivia she would see that and she would like be like, "Oh, who put a hole there? God, Lucian, let me help you," and she's gonna help it out.
And Lucian will accept the assistance out, though he is very confused how the hell he got into this hole. But will appreciate the view of being helped out. So
The view of being helped out. The view.
That was exactly the point.
so he will now have to go fish out sand from his swimming trunks and from places where there should not be sand. Ooh, that's gonna chafe. Oh, nice one, Pippers. Nice one.
Thank you.
Oh, so yeah. Solution will probably be walking a little awkward now. He's trying not to shave too much.
Is there like some people who do massage for a small price
Hmm? There are
on the
some
beach? Is there? Yeah.
yeah, there are some massage artists. Fucking, what's the name?
Masseuse?
A masseuse, yes. There are people that can give you a massage if you so want. If you want it to cost something, it'll be like about $4 for a massage. But they like give
Right.
you a deep tissue massage, and they even have those hot rocks if you want them. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's a thing.
Oh yeah.
I
want
am
that.
yeah, like Pippers would probably be interested in it at least. I don't know.
Yes, and when they put the hot rocks on Dashai, she's like, hotter, hotter.
That's when they have to come. Like one of them has to wear a what's it called? One of those suits you wear when you get near a volcano, and they have like a volcanic rock, and they put it on you, and it's just like, nope, it still needs
Ah,
to be
yeah.
hot.
Ah, that's the stuff.
Only Dashai could appreciate that.
Right? But yeah, for the low price of $4, you can get a massage, and once your massage is over, you feel like all the stress you've been dealing with and all your worries completely disappear. But then, sadly for you, Peppers, they kind of come back. Mostly because
That's rude.
I'm kidding, but no, like yeah, the massage though it really does help you feel a lot of really relaxed and everything. So essentially, in terms of a shorter long rest, that would count for a short rest. Like the massage itself made you feel like you've taken a rest.
So, do they, by any chance, have any surfboards?
Yeah, they have some
Surfboard.
boards.
How much?
For a board, about $6.
I'll take it.
Ooh,
Alright.
I have some idea. I have
And
ideas.
then I'm gonna ritual cast
Mhm.
water walk,
Oh, that's cheating.
and then I'm gonna shout, "Snowflake, Jax, check this out!" And I'm gonna run as far as I can, where I can still see them into the water,
Hmm.
and cast to make a huge wave, like the biggest wave I can. Control water.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I wish there are times like right now. I wish one of us had dispelled magic. Just
Well,
Well, I'm still gonna bail
I
badly.
actually do.
Well,
I
it doesn't
thought it
matter.
was a
She
higher
reached her
level.
destination. She doesn't need water walk anymore.
Oh my god! This is cheating, Dashai.
She's gonna make the biggest wave as she can and surf it, and she'll probably bail badly, but whatever.
Give
Can I
me
ask
a
a question? Does she surf over a shark?
I don't know. I
Give
guess
me
it's
give me a deck save. We'll see.
Oh, please fail. Yeah.
Yes, you. Yes, you do fail. You do pretty much have a wipeout. There's a shark
Woo!
that's just like it was just like, oh, I'm not. No one's gonna jump over me today. Feels bad, man.
I guess Tales from Aquaria hasn't jumped the shark yet.
I
Aw,
knew
man.
that's the joke you were going for, Kyle. I knew it was.
How much damage would you say I take?
It'd be bludgeoning, so give me a second. Jesus Christ, Sunshine. You take a total of 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Wait. But if Olivia inspired us earlier
Inspire? I
for
don't do
vacation,
that.
boo.
Oh, okay.
She reads the temporary hit points.
Mm, she's like, I'm on break. I'm not doing any speech.
Okay, then I would take. And then if like before I can't even attempt to drown, I just actually cast water walk normally to flow back up. I'm like, dang it, I'll get that next time.
Could I buy one of those surfboards too?
Uh huh. 6 gold, my good man.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I will take that off my sheet in a second.
Lucian's paying a lot more attention now as he's walking the beach and watching Dust
How
Shive.
close? How close is he to the water?
Not close enough. He doesn't want to get wet. His hair is too much of a hassle as it is already.
I don't think that's actually an issue with control water.
Oh shit! But I will say this before you get soaked: he is appreciating Dust Shive's swimsuit
You mean wetsuit?
or wetsuit. Yeah.
Like she's wearing like that full body like surf surf wetsuit or whatever.
Yeah.
But maybe I should wait to use my second control water on Lucian when he's actually trying to hit on someone.
Well, Olivia would be like, Lucian, do you not like water?
Oh no, it's not that. It's just with my hair being as long as it's the seawater would make it very frizzy.
Well, isn't that a look? I mean, beach hair.
I'd imagine right now Scooby and Ira are like chasing each other in a big old circle.
Uh huh.
Would you like to try something different? Like, we could fly over the ocean.
Would that be safe?
I don't know.
Sure, why not? Let's give it a try.
She will cast fly at 4th level.
Yay! Someone singing I can show you the world playing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably should not. I was gonna say probably should not do that because Twitch has been crazy about that shit. Right now they got people who are flagging, who like go through every stream and flag everybody.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, it's been nuts.
Well, good thing we're such a small stream then, aren't? Huh?
They're even
Insert
going after this.
romantic
They're-
song.
I can show you the
No,
way.
you were not supposed to say it.
Oh my god.
They can't flag me for just a bad cover.
No, it's the actual just song of it. So if you sing it, you're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Except for our precious ears.
So, Kyle, you want to buy a surfboard? Yes. I said
Yes.
$6. $6. Frick, 6 gold.
$6? What the fudge is that?
Rude. It's 6 gold, and if you want to surf on it and do some silly things, I'll need a deck save from you.
Dex save or dexterity check?
Let's say dexterity check.
Okay. Could I make the argument for acrobatics?
Yes, we can also go with acrobatics if you want. Whatever one you feel more comfortable with.
Okay, because acrobatics and dexterity are the same.
Yeah, they use the same modifier.
I know, but they're the exact same modifier for me, and I wipe the fuck out.
Yes. At one point, you're just like, all right, I can do this. I can do this. It's like, wait a minute, what is that? And you wipe.
I guess that's time for...
Wait, no, yours was smaller, so give me a second. 7 points of fudge.
It is time for Tinker Tool time!
I'm gonna have to think of something to make this surfboard into something. You can tell I live in a landlocked, cold ass state when the first board I think of is snowboard.
Right.
swear to God, I have not seen a snowboard ever since I've been to California. That was years
Snowboard,
ago.
he said again.
Damn it! Surfboard.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, so Lucian and Livia go flying, or probably just Lucian, I'm not sure. Go flying in the air, and yeah, you guys have an amazing time here. Watching everyone try to surf, sadly
For
get
10
wiped out.
minutes.
Mhm. Hey, you still get to enjoy it. But yeah, you all get to enjoy the fun that is this thing. Anything else you guys would like to do? More massages?
Yes.
Campfire during the night
Okay.
on the beach.
I also want to make a sandcastle as Snowflake, Gex, Loom, Callie, Poison Fake. God, there's so many.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And I'll use Stone Shave to harden it when we're done.
All right. Give me a Give me a strength, just a straight strength, or like dexterity, because you're pretty much just using your hands. Or okay, that's yeah. You are able to make one of the best dang snow castles. Now Kyle has me doing it.
Sandcastles, yeah.
Sandcastle. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Kyle, but darn it, I thought of snow when you. There's no such thing as a snow castle. What?
Next vacation, Winterland.
Snow castles? Yeah, there's snow castles.
I mean, igloos are a thing.
Well, we have
No,
a
no,
snow hotel in Quebec every year. You can sleep in it.
I think I've heard of that
no.
actually.
And in St. Paul, they always have a winter carnival where they literally build a giant snow castle.
That
Like
sounds
you can
cool.
actually walk into this thing.
We do that too.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But yes, Dashai, you bait the most amazing sandcastle out there, and you do, with your stone shape, are able to harden it. And after a long day of fun, playing in the sand, enjoying each other's company, and probably making a water balloon and trying to throw it at Lucian.
Oh yeah,
And Lucian checking out everyone's swimsuits.
Mm-hmm.
including especially Pippers.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
Pepper's got the wrong one.
What about ink though?
That's a good question. Would Ink even swim?
Rules as written, Warforged canon. I don't know that she would have the interest.
Well, Warforged are mostly made out of wood, and they can't swim. I thought they at least have some buoyancy.
I just kind of picture just like
No, I said they can.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, Kyle. Just the thought of it's like since you mentioned Black Arachnids, it's kind of picture Ink just doing the Transformer sounds as she just shifts from her normal outfit into swimsuit. It's like Ink transform.
What have I done? What have I done? I'm sorry, Cody. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I never really watched Beast Wars. I don't get the reference.
just picture oh man, Alan someone wants to find him a picture.
Transformers. Only everyone turns into animals, and it's CGI.
Oh yeah.
Animals and insects.
I like
And and Optimus Prime is a gorilla.
I remember Beast Wars.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, I
that.
still.
Hero is the best. And
Wasn't
the
wasn't Megatron like a dinosaur?
Tyrannosaurus until the third season, and then he was a dragon. But I
Yeah.
remember his voice actor just had the way of saying, yes, yes. And that's like some smooth ass butter delivery. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dinobot, seems that you've come back to me. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. Right. So, it's now the night before we end today's session. You all had a fun day. Apparently, Megatron came and started saying some ASMR stuff that made you all happy. I don't know. That's what I thought of when Kyle was going into that voice. Uh, so yeah,
Now this voice over here. Now here.
right. So you
Don't-
guys enjoyed the day. Mhm.
Sorry, I was gonna say, don't forget, Rampage. I have your spark. Yes.
I hate you, Kyle. Oh my god. So yeah, you guys essentially do, and that night before we get into the session, it's you all had a fun day, relaxing, enjoying your time here, building sandcastles, wiping out, being a perv, Lucian, drawing caricatures. And at the nighttime before we enter today's session, you guys essentially have a cookout or like have a campfire near the sea. Because Miss Anne wanted to do that, and you guys are at a beach, so it's a good idea to do that.
Did you guys see what Chris posted?
I'm scared. What did
I
Chris
want to
post?
see. I want to see.
He
Yes.
said yes.
Why is Webby drinking seawater? What are you doing to my girl in my absence? Nice.
What do you? What does he mean? What am I doing? I'm just asking a serious question. Oh god.
Another crit. Almost.
Nice.
Oh jeez. Stop with the critting. Oh god.
But yeah. And Livia plays you all a nice song. Pippers and Lucian, if you guys want to join to add on to the lovely music, you can.
I will try.
I mean, Pippers, you haven't played your viola in a while.
I'm gonna play my lute.
Can I ask for a very stupid question?
Oh man.
What's your
Can sexy Drider girlfriend give me guidance? But in the way she gives me guidance is a little drum set comes out and she starts playing the drums for the beat.
Yes, I will allow that. That sounds nice.
Oh shit! I didn't need that.
Oh my
I am-
god.
I am killing it.
Alright. So you guys enjoyed your day and enjoy the rest of the night before heading to bed. And if it's not anything anyone would like to say or do, we can end today's session there.
The only thing I would say is we definitely should allow Chris to say what Webby would do.
Okay.
I will.
It's been next
sorry.
week. I was gonna say
Oh.
next week probably.
Okay.
Yeah, we should maybe have, like the next morning time with Webby where you can like stay at the beach a bit, then you have to leave before the night because someone else is gonna take your place in the hotel place. Kind of
Yeah.
half a day, last day at the beach.
Damn
Webby
timeshares.
can get some.
Dang time sharing. Ah.
Durster Erden comes out and goes, "I'm sorry, but it's my time to use the beach."
I punch him right in the dick.
What do you have against Durster Erden?
Right in the Pippers.
He's such a goody two shoes. Such a chungus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Cody,
Oh.
chill.
I will say one thing that Lucian would do is that for that night, though, he will do his best to sketch Livia and Dashai in their swimsuits in his journal, and just kind of write down, "Nice."
Oh my
Ugh.
god. Right.
I was gonna say, how can you draw Dusha?
I mean, I'm claiming he's an artist. I'm not. I am not claiming that at all.
You should roll for, I don't know what you need to roll to draw.
Dex. Roll for Dex.
A dexterity check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since you have
Roll for creativity.
Can I self-inspire myself?
Can I try to perceive that shit?
Yes, you
I-
can, Miss Anne. No, no, Pepper.
I know.
Sorry, no, Lucy. You.
I know.
Oh.
Why was I put on place in that?
Because, to be honest, because I made a mistake and both your names start with a K. I apologize. That was completely my fault. Kyle, I promise.
Yay!
That was a
I
slip
can't
of
believe
the
I rolled
tongue.
well. Oh, I can't believe I rolled well on that.
Oh my god.
The shitty thing is, I was like, how can you find Dushai sexy in a wetsuit? But then I realized it probably shows off her curves. And I'm like, God damn it.
Nice.
Oh my
Damn it.
Oh. So I don't know. Like I'm not. I guess I can try to roll a stealth to see how well I can try to hide it.
I mean, you could probably just put it back in your bag and we wouldn't notice. That's all.
Or no, I guess maybe sleight of hand. Oh my god! Ah, shit. Fuck.
Oh my. Alright.
Well, at
Well,
least
I
I
mean,
did
you
good
stealth
drawings.
I mean, you stealth before you put sleight of hand, so I imagine you'd hide it and do it.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, and try and stealthily.
You're super stealth, but then you want to put it in your bag and you fumble and
Yeah.
like it drops with the page open.
That works. Yeah, so I'm stealthing to do it undetected, and I do it, draw it really good, and then I go try to put it away without anyone noticing, and it's like fuck.
Alright. Alright.
I dropped and I missed.
Oh my god. Alrighty. So before we enter this session, I have one last thing to do. I'm trying to kind of experiment more with a little bit of storytelling, kind of like Griffin does in his videos. But yeah. So as you guys enjoy yourself for the night and Lucy and being the perv, we'll cut to another scene where
I'm sorry.
it's okay. We cut to another scene where we see some dwarves around the table talking about something. One of the dwarves says, "All right, well, looks like my trip's already planned. Now all I need to do is get in contact with a set of adventures, and hopefully things will pan out in the future." And that is where we'll end today's session.
Nice.
Mhm.
Little bit of taste of what's to come.
Yeah, just I'm trying something a little bit new since I thought that'd be kind of nice. It's not like too crazy or
Yeah.
nothing, but yeah.
Lucian got a little bit of a taste of artistic, not side.
God damn it. Alright, stop being a perv. But
Sorry.
yeah. So anyway, love you all. You're all great people. Stay safe. Remember, only go outside if you absolutely have to, especially with those of us that are living in America. Only go outside for food and drinks, and that's it. Please.
Well, unless you're in New Zealand, apparently they're clean or
those
they're
Aussies.
free. They're free of the virus that shall not be named.
Those limes, they're butts. Anyway, yeah.
Well, aren't they called kiwis?
Are kiwis? I don't know. I don't remember. They call them.
They're
something.
kiwis.
They're
Kiwis.
Achilles.
Right. It's the Aussies are the ones from freaking Australia. Anyway, yes. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll be posting this on YouTube either today, probably tomorrow. Hopefully not next week. I'm terrible. Yeah. See y'all later. Bye for now.